Yes, sir. We're going to start here in the Far Podcast. You already know it's your host is Flyer than most, man. DJ Preme in the building. It's the second one y'all been asking for. It's a round table 2, man, featuring my guys, man. We're going to go around the table one at a time. Everybody going to introduce themselves, man. You start with me. You already know. Host is Flyer than most. DJ Preme in the building, man.
Johnny Kez in the building, man. Videographer from Houston, man. Y'all holla at me.
It's Kawaii, baby. Kawaii Ryan.
Neeko Crow, artist from Houston.
Absolutely, man. And y'all know my boy Kawaii. After this episode, tap in with his episode, man. He got the most views on Chef Radio. I had to give him a shout out for that, bro.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, bro. That's a fucking accomplishment, man. So I like to shout shit out like that. So you already know how we do, man. We start this motherfucker off with 4 hot takes, man. So, you know, my takes is something else.
He about to say some bullshit.
No,
he about to say
About
some
to get caught up in
some
the poet
crazy
shit.
shit.
No. So,
About to get caught up again, bro.
crazy. Nah, that was crazy, bro. And this, y'all might agree. I know he probably gonna agree, but this is just some shit that y'all should like really know. So DJing or DJs and videographers, bro, are the most lowballed and disrespected motherfuckers in the industry, bro.
Cap.
That's not cap.
Engineers.
No.
Nah, I don't think so.
Lowballed?
Yeah, lowballed.
Lowballed, bro.
Lowballed.
Lowballed
I
and
agree with you, though.
disrespected, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's because
Are you saying are you talking about like the literal dollar amount or like
the dollar amount,
based on
bro.
what
Like
you,
when it comes
you
into
should be making
negotiation.
versus what you actually get offered? Because niggas will literally like try to charge engineers like $30 to mix a song, bro.
Damn.
Or like ask, yeah,
Damn.
bro. Like
No,
I feel like it's easier for an engineer to get customers than it is a videographer. Cause
way more niggas need videos than need engineers.
The video costs.
good engineer.
I think the video costs more, and I think
good
that's why you might have like a lot of stake in it, and it might be easier to get like more clients because like the video does cost more.
Yeah.
But I can see it. I don't know. I'm on the fence with that one,
bro.
They
because
definitely
this is-
underpaid though.
No, like
Yeah, I feel
I
all
agree
3
with
are
that.
underpaid.
bro,
Crazy.
bro, absolutely,
extremely.
But the reason why I say DJing, bro, is because as a DJ, yeah, if I got my price, I got my price. You feel me? But if I tell you I charge $100 an hour, and then you come to me like, can you take $20 an hour? Like that's like, bro, why are you disrespecting me like that?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't even go halfway. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you didn't even try to meet me in the middle. You was just like, this is what I can afford. But I don't understand. I think and I talked about this in one of my last episodes with DJ Just Matt, bro. The DJs is so fucking disrespected. Like, nobody respects the DJ and respect what the fuck we do because y'all think, oh, we just out here press and play. That's not the fucking case, bro. I gotta read the room. I gotta talk on the mic, MC, tell the fucking people to tip the bartender, tip everybody else, bro. So it's like, bro, you don't understand. And I'm gonna be honest, as an artist, because I didn't understand how hard it is being a DJ and you working, bro. Like, you actually out here doing a fucking job. And for people to come up to you, oh, bro, can you play my song? With a tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, I was doing that shit out of the fucking kindness of my heart. Like, just playing people shit. Like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, I'm going to play your shit. Like, yeah. But now I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll play your shit if you got some bread for me. You know what I'm saying? You know why?
At some point, you have to,
Bro, because the reason why I'm gonna do that is because the club ain't paying me what I want to fucking, you know what I'm saying, is worth, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say I want $100 an hour, the club like, yeah, we can give you like 50, 45 an hour.
So you trying to make that back up?
Yeah, I'm trying to make that. I gotta make that shit up somehow, some way. If you come in this motherfucker, you want to request a song, where the bread at?
Supply and demand.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's some shit I done already played, because I do not believe in playing shit twice as a DJ, bro. I just don't believe in that shit. So if I'm gonna run, if you pull up at motherfucking midnight and I already played Glorilla tomorrow too, I'm sorry, shorty. If you want to hear that shit again, then you gonna have to come out of pocket something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. I feel like the DJs, bro, is just the most disrespected motherfuckers. And then I know you could probably even tap into this a little bit more, bro. The videographers, bro. Like that. Why I respect them so much, and y'all, if y'all don't know, well, y'all probably don't know. But the reason I'm even able to do all of this shit is because of him. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the fuck out of him, and I don't never be like he charged his whatever he charged. I'll never be like, hey Johnny, can you take a pay cut? You not finna fucking go in Gucci and be like, hey, can y'all take a pay cut? You like, bro, it's not finna happen.
Yeah.
You're not finna be like, hey, I know these Gucci shoes is $500, but you take $400 for it, or you take $350. Like, you not finna do that shit, bro. And I hate that people, bro. I hate when people do that shit, bro, because we're not respected. We're doing a fucking job. It's a job to do this shit. It's a job to do what the fuck you do. Like, I know, and I can attest to this shit because I'm the only one that takes Chef Radio and edit the shit myself. And I do that shit on iMovie. I know his shit hard. You know what I'm saying? I know his shit hard, bro. I know his shit hard, bro. I do this shit on motherfucking iMovie, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just kind of going with the flow. For real. So, but you want to talk about that shit? Like, as far as like how everybody like you lowballed and shit like that? You can even talk about your
Yeah, I feel like a lot of artists don't really they don't believe in themselves enough to invest in their craft.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You could be the craziest rapper in the world, but like if you're not willing to put up money for marketing, content, and all that shit, nobody's gonna know about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all that content shit comes into play. You know what I mean? So I've worked with people, bro. Like I have a price, and there's people who hit me up like, "Yo, can you do a video for 100? I need 5 scenes, drone footage, bad bitches."
Oh,
like what? You know what I mean? Like, you got to take yourself serious because like all that shit costs money, bro.
Facts.
You can't do that shit off the strength.
Facts.
Yeah, bro. And like if I don't know you, you think I'm gonna do that shit out of the love?
Just love, bro.
Nah, fuck no.
This episode never came out with John Tucker, but he said that shit the right way, bro. And my fault for never putting that shit out. I lost the episode, bro, for real. But he said that shit right. You want this, and this for your motherfucking video shoot. Especially motherfuckers be like, hey, can you bring the bitches? You supposed to bring the bitches. Nigga.
For real.
You supposed to bring the bitches. You supposed to
Yes, bro.
Bro,
All
like
the time.
you're supposed to supply the bitches. What the fuck?
They're the ones rapping about them, bro.
That's what I'm saying,
Literally.
bro. You the one
Literally.
that you claim, like what he say? He said you claim you got all this motherfucking money and all these bitches and all these nice cars and all this shit in your songs. Where it at?
Where it at, though?
Where it
Yeah.
at though?
Where's
you
it
know
at?
what I'm saying?
Do you think people are fucking up the game though? Like people who do DJ and do make videos and do it for like a super cheap price. Like for example, like I'm not saying like everyone does this, but like look, like some artist got in with some dude who did like a pretty decent video for him, and for some reason like his price was lower, so like his perception is that you think people like are fucking up the game by keeping their prices as low as they
Yeah,
are.
I agree with that.
So
So it fucks up the market value.
Absolutely, bro. I talked about that on another episode with one of the other DJs. I think he was either Just Matter or Fresh, bro, or even it could have been Love. But if I'm charging, let's say I charge $100 an hour, which I do. If it's another DJ out here charging $35 an hour, that's a fucking problem. We need to all come together and be like, hey, this is the average price that we gonna charge. Because if somebody hit me up and like they like, hey, or no. Let's say somebody get hit up, you a DJ, you get hit up, right? And you like, yeah, I can do your shit for $35 an hour. Somebody said, you said you could do that shit for $35 an hour, right? You do that shit, you straight. But then they need another DJ, you can't do the gig. So they come to me and they like, and I'm like, yeah, I can do your shit for $100 an hour. Now they like, damn, nigga, you
They think you
expensive.
tweaking.
Yeah, they like, damn, you expensive. And it's like, no, he just did that shit. He's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Literally,
You know
what y'all
I'm
are
saying?
explaining is just a union.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like that, bro. No, so I feel like the DJ community, bro, we got to come together and be like, all right, this is what we gonna average price charge. You know what I'm saying?
And I think if you do it from the get-go, like I'm not saying it to like anybody. It can't happen to anybody, but it's like if you move that way from the get-go, like if you off rip, like everyone knows when they start, like evaluate yourself. Like look at your content compared to other people, see what they're charging, charge a price that makes sense, and then like move accordingly. Like when you buy new stuff and you edit more, make your price reflect like your investments. And then like it's one of those things where it's just like you don't want to fuck up the game by just trying to get more videos out, and then like you never go up because now people only want to buy your videos when they were $50, and now you charging $100 after doing that for 2 years. They don't want to fuck with you no more,
Bro. And see,
I'm kind of guilty of that though. I'm not gonna lie though, because like you fucking the game up. But like there's times where I've been down bad, bro, and somebody's offered me, you know what I'm saying, like $200 for a one scene, one location video, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. But that's not my normal price. You got to let them know that shit too.
There you go.
So
there you
especially
go.
if they're lowballing you, you be like, yeah, normally I do it for this, but I got a deal for you.
Terms
It's
and
not a
conditions,
deal. You just
terms
broke
and
at the
conditions.
moment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
You caught me at a good time.
I think
Yeah,
another,
exactly.
I think really another problem too is, bro, when it comes to shit like that, you got people that's out here doing this shit for an exorbitant fucking amount of money, bro. To me, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm not trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, shit on nobody, but, it's just my opinion, but you doing you start a gig at like 1,500, like a private gig or some shit like that, you starting at 1,500. It don't matter how long they need you, bro. They say like, yeah, I'm just starting at 1,500. I'm starting at 1,000. That's crazy to me.
Starting?
I'm starting. I never.
And they get these gigs,
Bro.
bro. They get these gigs.
Bro, and no, I know a couple motherfuckers that get these gigs.
I've sold them stuff.
And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Like, that's dope. You getting your bread. Like, I'm not shitting on that part, but I feel like you starting high as fuck. Like, you starting high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think 100 an hour is bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I want more. Yeah. You feel me? Like, you can't never have enough bread, bro. But 100 an hour, that's not bad for DJing. If I did it for 4 hours, that's 400. That's not bad. Or I can, with the shit that I bring, I can be like, yeah, you know, if I'm bringing all my stuff, all my shit like that, we outside, then I'll be like, all right, if we outside, I got to bring all my speakers, my sub, all this. I'm going to have to charge you like $500-$600. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad. But goddamn, you start off at $1,000? Like, I don't give a fuck how good you are. That's another problem, bro. There's DJs out here, bro, that's better than me. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not even gonna say better than me, bro. They know how to do shit that maybe I don't know how to do. As far as like maybe scratching with a crossfader or shit like that. But that don't mean shit. Like, I done found out, even just being a DJ at the clubs out here, bro, you knowing how to do all this extra bullshit don't mean nothing.
Because they don't really care. The average consumer isn't
They
necessarily
don't give a
paying attention.
fuck, bro.
But it's funny because you just touched on what I be telling niggas and just like what people who try to make music don't get. And I'm kind of like diverting a little bit, but it's just like niggas don't give a fuck about how good of a beat you can make, nigga, how well you can fucking rap, the weird ass delay you put in the back of the fucking song that nobody can hear. Nigga, is the song good or not,
Yeah,
bro?
exactly.
So it's kind of the same thing. Did you accomplish the job?
Are you able to mix?
Yeah.
Are you able to play the right music? Are you able to read the room? Are you able to be on the mic? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those are the essentials, the requirements, bro. All that scratching shit, bro. You don't need that shit, bro. Like, it's not a necessity. Now, it's cool if you know how to do it.
Grandmaster Flash on your ass, right?
You know, like, it's cool if you know how to do it, bro. But just being the motherfucker in the room that's like, you know what I'm saying? You know how to do all that extra shit. So you like, yeah, I know how to fucking battle DJ. So I'm about to charge you $2,000 for 4 hours. Like, that's stupid. And this motherfucker's out here paying that shit, and you're dumb. So
they finna be on your ass. You fucking up the game now for them.
Oh God! And the next round table is all DJs. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but we gonna
It's
talk
the
about
redemption round.
Nah, for real, for real. But go ahead, Johnny. You talk about your hot take, bro.
My hot take pertains a lot more to the hip hop industry within itself.
Okay.
I feel like people use hip hop as a get rich quick scheme.
When you say people, who do you mean? Just like
anybody
Anybody?
that tries
Okay.
to get, anybody
Yeah.
that tries to get into the game. I feel like they think of it as a get rich quick scheme. And I feel like I've seen it happen with a lot of rappers out now, and I don't want to name people, but I'm sure y'all know who they are. And people just don't have that respect for the craft of hip hop anymore.
It's funny because that kind of goes into where my hot take was gonna go. So, yeah.
I feel like I see it often enough to where it kind of like bothers me. But yeah,
Bro,
No.
like, that's a problem.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
a
is,
big
though.
fucking problem.
But
That's a problem.
because I think it's a problem, but then at the end of the day, it's like if there's a glitch in PayPal, niggas gonna use it to scam. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like,
Yeah.
if it can be done and it's less resistance, I can't blame them for like beating the system. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If
But
labels
they-
gonna give them the money,
taking advantage.
But
You
there's
know
people
what I
who
mean?
cry about it though, bro, because like they think that it is easy, and like a lot of people have gotten like a lot of people don't realize that luck is involved in this game too, and like
Yeah,
some people have
definitely.
just gotten lucky, and like a lot of people's
Absolutely.
perception is like their favorite person got lucky, and like they think that they can take like a very simple route to drop 6 songs and then I'm up, because it's like that's not regular. Like 10 years plus, like become a professional, do your 10,000 hours. Like, where's all of that in your headspace? Like,
Yeah, bro.
Because like most of the people who you look up to and are your favorites, while you might not see it, they probably had like 8 other aliases and dropped so
Yeah.
much other
No, for
music,
real.
and the label just transformed
Scrub
him
that
into this
shit.
Yep.
new dude that blew up with 3 songs. No way. Like, come on now, you know this shit took time.
It takes
Yeah,
time.
bro.
Yeah, I feel like with rappers like, I'm big on Griselda. I fuck with Griselda. Okay, I feel like rappers like them, you could tell they put the time and effort to get to where they're at. And when I first got put onto them, I was looking through the Apple Music. Their shit goes back to like 2006,
Yeah.
and they blew up like 4 years ago.
Facts.
I feel like people don't want to put in that work to get where they need to be. They just expect a video to go viral on TikTok for them to
Absolutely.
pop off. And now that kind of fucks up the game too, because now you're just making content for the fuck of it, hoping that something sticks.
Hoping that
and
something
that
pop
I mean,
off,
that
bro.
shit works, but like, where's the respect for the game at that point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think what happened, damn voice crack. I think what happened was rap became pop music in the
It
sense
did,
of
yeah,
just
definitely.
popular. So niggas didn't. I was watching this one Vlad thing. I think it was like MC Search or something like that. He's a white dude who ended up in like the music business, and he was talking about like you had to like back in the day you had to go to the places where it was happening to get in the industry. You know what I'm saying
Yeah.
Right.
you couldn't just be from bumfuck nowhere and then get
Montana
in,
and
you know what I'm
just
saying, and
fucking-
get in.
yeah.
So like the people there had to accept you as well and like vet you basically before you could actually get in, and like that don't happen now. So anybody can just
Yeah.
finam they win.
Yeah, I was gonna tap. I'm gonna tap in on that because I had a question about that shit. But I agree with that shit. Even being a DJ, bro. Because I again, I ain't gonna name nobody, but I done met a couple motherfuckers that's like, yeah, I just do this so I can get the clout or get the bread, and it's like, nah, I do this shit because I love music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do this shit because I love the craft. I'm constantly fucking practicing. I'm constantly doing shit to try to get better. And the reason I became so another thing too, with really what you were saying, bro, like you can kind of tell the people who really try to get into this shit just for the fame and the fortune, because if it don't come quick enough for them, they stop.
Yeah.
It
They
also
cut that shit
shows
off.
in their music too.
That's
bro.
that too.
Like it shows. Like that's the thing is like we kind of talked about it in our episode. Is like when you first start out, like you got a lot of influence and you got a lot of idea of like what you want it to sound like.
Yeah.
Cool. You 2 years into this shit and you haven't kind of already gotten away from all of that and kind of started really trying to understand what is you and like trying to actually express yourself, because like your favorite artists, you love them because they've expressed themselves and showcased that they're human. They've done the best job at showcasing themselves in an artistic form, and that's why you gravitate towards them. You trying to replicate what they do, you're not getting that same expression. You're not
Facts.
going to inspire anybody making what they've already made. It's just not going to happen.
Bro,
so
yes.
and it takes time to tell that story, like to get people to understand your lore, to get people to understand like your way of speaking.
Yeah.
Like that takes time, and then it's like then they'll go back 4 years, listen to a track, and hear you talking about the subject matter that's like popping off and trending right now.
Yeah.
But you said it 4 years ago, and
Yup.
they don't even know you said it 4 years ago because you were storytelling, you were story building.
Yeah.
That's what people are losing.
That's a fact. That's an absolute fucking fact, bro. Y'all got anything else to add to that shit?
I don't know, bro. I think along my journey, because I've been making beats and rapping since I was like 13, 14 type shit. So I think I just went through like the whole like, I can do it. Damn, I can't do it. And then like, why that nigga make it? Man, I've just gone through all the phases of everything. It's just like, I don't give a fuck how another nigga do it, bro.
Yeah.
If a nigga can get on that way, more power to him.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's one of those things where I feel like you gonna eat yourself alive. And I know you don't make music, so like you're
I'm on the outside
speaking,
looking
yeah,
in.
exactly.
I'm
You're
on the
speaking
outside
more as
looking
like a consumer, and then yeah, that shit actually is fucking up the art.
Yeah.
But me, it's just like I can't do shit, but try to like correct that. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, you've been doing this since you were 13, bro. So
Yeah.
you've been pushing just as you know what I mean. You've
Yeah.
been working at your craft. I'm gonna say what 10 plus years.
yeah,
If you know what I mean, like if you got somebody that you know that pops off in a day,
that shit don't bother me.
I feel like not that it won't bother you, but like especially if you know that your music,
It's
music
better.
is subjective. Music is subjective. Art is
Yeah.
subjective. But if you know you could rap better than this said person, and then they pop out before you, you could say it won't bother you, but like subconsciously, I feel like it might kind of like
what it does to
It
me.
gives me faith that I can do it because I know my shit is already better than that, and that's good.
Exactly.
That,
So, yeah,
but I'm
exactly
also
with
a
that, though, but-
dickhead. Mine is gonna be like, oh well, I mean, he gonna like, I know I'm that good. It don't matter what that nigga do. If he can get on, like you just said, I can definitely get on, and my shit is better. Oh well, he probably gonna fall off in 2 years. I'm not.
And if I was still on like
So
some
it's like-
artistry-
This goes
there's
back
no-
to being like some like Lil Pump, J. Cole conversation.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like, bro, like I know what the fuck, like
We plan for
ba-
longevity,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, long
I'm secure
Yeah.
in the shit I do, so
Got
it's just
you.
like I'm, bro, like, all right.
yeah,
I feel that,
because I feel what you saying, bro. Because when I first started out, like with the artistry shit, when I was like 2 or 3 years in, I was like, bro, I would see motherfuckers from my city doing certain shit, signing the QC, signing here, doing Rolling Loud and shit. And I'm like, no fucking way, bro. I'm better than these motherfuckers. And I would legit, because I'm not gonna ever hate on nobody, bro. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? You get it how you live.
Yeah.
So for me to see a motherfucker and and me to listen to my music and I listen to they shit and I'm like, bro, my shit 10 times better than they shit, bro. And the fact that they popping off, they doing these shows, the city know they songs and shit like that. And I'm just like, bro, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I would get mad, bro. And then it after a couple years, I'm like, they stay in the same spot. So it's like, okay, because I know one person from my city, bro, like everybody know his shit. That nigga ain't did shit since. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't put out songs, but he ain't going nowhere. So I'm like, okay, that's what I kind of want to go back to you, like you were saying, bro, the longevity part, because I know a motherfucker that got signed to Epic Records off of his 3rd song he ever made. But that was a problem because after he got signed, he had nothing for his fans to go back and listen to. Because he had 3. He popped off on his 3rd song, his 3rd song he ever made. So that's the cool part about, like, I'll talk about my homie, this dude named Igwe. He used to tell me all the time before Lil Uzi was popular, he'd be like, bro, Lil Uzi's so good, Lil Uzi. I'll be like, bro, who the fuck is Lil Uzi Vert? You know what I'm saying? And bro, I kid you not, he was like, bro, Jake, you gotta listen to Lil Uzi. And I'm like, bro, I'm not finna listen to no goddamn.
Bro,
dude
really
named
sound
Lil
like
Uzi.
that?
Bro, he don't. He don't sound like that. He don't sound.
That's
like
how he
that.
hears
You
Uzi
doing him
fans.
dirty as hell.
That's how he hear them Uzi
I'm
fans.
sorry, Igwe. I'm sorry, bro. You don't sound like that. But he was like, Jay, you gotta listen to Lil Uzi Vert. I'm like, bro, no. So I kid you not, a year later when XO Tour Life came out,
Whoa,
bro,
you was that
he
late,
was-
nake?
bro.
That's crazy.
bro, I was like,
Oh, you was late
It
as
took you a
hell,
minute.
It was like,
nigga.
bro.
You were
I don't-
jogging.
I don't know if it was like a year or something, but it was a good minute. XO Tour Life comes out, and now Uzi's like one of the biggest fucking artists at the
Yeah.
time. And I'm like, God damn, this nigga Igwe caught that shit. I was like, bro, that shit crazy. But it's cool because now if I became a fan of Lil Uzi, now I got all this music I can go back and listen to.
Catalog, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
So-
important, bro.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Kawhi, you can go ahead and go with your hot take, man.
All right, so mine's kind of interesting. Like, I think that like the AI music is gonna be like the best and worst of things, and like I think it for 2 different reasons. Like right now, we're seeing a lot of problems with like the industry artists getting exploited and everything like that. But I'm gonna touch on something a little different. So think about like how the game already is for artists. Like I'm sure you've been at this point, like going on YouTube and like getting type beats or like downloading them or anything like that. Right now, AI makes some pretty trash beats, but like in time, it's gonna make some nice shit. Like it's inevitable. It's gonna make something good. So for somebody who cannot make connections, doesn't want to buy beats, doesn't want to do all this shit, and has this program and they can just crank songs, that is wonderful for them. For a producer who does not have an artist to run his shit, if he can just go and get something and then just start uploading his stuff on his own beats with some other vocals that is not, I'm not talking about Rip and Drake. I'm not talking about doing all this other stuff. Like you could literally just take like some kind of vocal, because we're gonna get to this point. I feel like it's a good way for people who don't know how to, like might have talent and don't know how to do the social part of it, to maybe start posting stuff and get stuff out. But on the flip side of it, you know, there's a whole lot of problems going on in the industry and everything like that. So it's like a push and pull.
Explain to me a little bit more, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm ignorant to this shit. I don't know what the fuck like the AI shit is. So,
Bro, like right
not
now,
for real.
Right
I
now,
done heard like they made Drake sing like somebody else's song or some shit like that.
That's like what's trending right now. But like there was an account who made a Drake and a Weeknd song, but it's completely AI generated and uploaded it to Spotify, and it got like over 250,000 plays like really quickly. Like it was blowing up, but it's neither of these artists. But imagine the person who uploaded that is collecting those royalties and making money off this. So that can be a big problem for those artists who are like on and like getting exploited. Like there was even one chick, somebody was like AI using her voice like a lot. They ended up like, she posted a video. Her team was like, look, if y'all want to do that, that's cool. Just give us 50% of the royalties. So she like, instead of fighting it, she just got game and was like, I'm gonna get a bag off this, and like just opened up the royalties and was like, anyone can make a song with me now. I don't care. And like I can see how that can be like everyone's gonna have their own opinion about that. And I'm not saying everyone's gonna be like, yeah, use me and give me royalties, because there's gonna be people who don't fuck with that and strike it down every time. But at the smallest level, for the people who are trying to get on, you don't have money to buy beats, you don't have people around you making music, you don't know how to go out and find that, type it in, give me a melodic whatever, boom, and then it's there, and then you're recording. I can see how that can be a tool for some people, bro.
Damn.
I think it'll fuck the game up.
It definitely will
Badly.
fuck the game up.
Because then now people won't need producers.
It's gonna
Or
fuck
engineers.
up beat sales, and that was the other thing I was gonna start talking about.
That too.
Is like it completely ruins the market for buying beats and selling beats. But I also am like an artist, so I believe that like if you truly are about your shit, that like nothing that's computer generated will be able to top like the personality and like the
organic,
human that
right,
you put in it.
yeah.
And so like it will, like in theory, it will weed out a lot of people who can't really produce. Like it's if you want to make it without that, like make something that is really next level that nobody else is making. I can see how it can be a good thing, but for most people, it's gonna be a nightmare. I feel like.
Yeah, it's gonna be the worst for rap, probably aside from like, in terms of popular genres, like not talking about like house and stuff, because anything that's electronically produced is gonna fuck it up, because you can't recreate like the harmonics of a guitar and like you know what I'm saying. So like those genres are probably gonna be okay. But for some like rap or just in general, I think this is kind of like the Napster thing where everybody was like, oh, fuck, what the fuck's, like, it's ruined. But then Spotify came along. It's different, but it's tamed. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think producers are just going to learn how to harness it. Because Ninth Wonder used to get made fun of for using Fruity Loops, bro. He literally talks about, like, he didn't come in with an MPC or SP404 or no shit, ASR 10. He would get made fun of and capped on or laughed at for having a computer to the session. So it's just like it's gonna be like the same thing. I think for people who are like, man, fuck that AI shit.
Because you can use it as a tool. Like for some people that don't know theory, like you can have it teach you chord progressions. You can have it teach you things. So like you don't have to.
That shit already exists.
No, for sure. But there's some people that don't know how to go out and get that. And I know that seems like common sense to a lot of people.
I know the
but
websites.
Like, bro, like even in my day to day at work, bro, like I literally work in audio sales, like pro audio sales. Like I will tell someone to their face, show them how to plug it in, tell them 3 times in a row, and then like they'll still ask me like after
I need to hang that shit up then.
But like, bro, like you got to understand, like these are the people who are buying this stuff and trying to get into this stuff. It's like everyone feels like they can do this. Like, I mean, if you want to make a song on your phone now, you can download BandLab and just do it. It's like the ease of access is like everywhere nowadays. So it's like
I think it's gone because the term producer got shifted once rap came in, and I think it's about to go back to what it originally meant in the Quincy Jones sense of like a nigga don't have to play everything, but he's like, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this.
He knows what he wants to hear.
Yep.
And it's more of like arranging. Now a nigga doesn't have to know how to make the best drum bounce, but he's like, fuck, I want it to feel like that, but let's put it over a fucking banjo. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't actually, but like real shit, like it might go back to something like that, and then actually knowing how to construct it might just be a plus. So how you talking about, man, niggas don't need to know how to scratch and all that shit now. Damn, niggas don't need to know how to create a fire hi-hat bounce. But I can tell that shit to do it, and it comes out fire. So it's just going to be like, if you're okay with accepting that and not trying to fight the shit as a musician, you're probably going to be good if you're willing to learn that shit now.
I see
I
what
think it's
perspective.
I think it's a double-edged sword too, because like if we're talking music, then you got to talk about the entertainment industry, and if there's AI generating people's voices, then that means voice actors are going to be obsolete one day.
Oh yeah,
potentially.
Well, if
some voices are so iconic,
they're so unique, but if AI can replicate it to a T, then what's the point of that shit?
It's true. But I also can see
there's already AI models, bro. There's already AI models. Like on the cover of Vogue, they used a fake, like a.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, or maybe might not have been Vogue. It's one of those popular
magazines. Yeah, I didn't see that.
It was like first ever fake. Bro, crazy.
What if you get lazy though? Like, what if you pop in, like, and you up, and then like you just get like a really good AI, and you don't want to make music anymore, but like through your label, you want to keep releasing that shit, and you done with this rapping shit, and you want to like go have your family do whatever, but you want to keep the back end coming in. Just go ahead, run it through the
niggas already have songwriters anyway.
Like he said, you got to be cool with it, and you got to be able to like just put your pride aside and let that shit go, and know that this is a back end. And I don't give a fuck about it, because like that could be a tool, bro. You get on, and then you don't have to do that shit no more.
That's crazy.
Like niggas already.
I thought that Drake shit was real at first.
I thought it was
It
too.
don't sound like that nigga to me,
It don't
bro.
sound like
It
him
don't-
either, bro.
I feel like
It don't.
the tone of voice sounds like him,
It
but
sound a little-
Inflection.
yeah.
Because what
the
they
delivery
do.
and the way the tone, not the tone, the key of the voice is like slightly off. And
Yeah.
you know when you pitch
Yes.
something
Yes.
on a certain DAW, you have the pitch, but it also has a back end frequency that's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's there.
It's
Because the way they're doing it,
Exactly.
it's
You'll
not
hear it when
actually
you press pause, and
AI.
you're hearing like all of the sound like fall out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, the reason the shit sound different is because they're using AI to not like actually create the shit. They have to record it themselves, and then AI changes their voice
Yep.
into that person's voice.
So
So
they're
the way
they're
they
trying to hit
speak.
their cadence.
Yeah.
You know what it really
Oh,
sounded like?
That's what it
okay.
is.
I thought
That's
it
why
was
it
just
sounds
people
different.
typing like,
No.
make Drake
They're
rap
recording
this lyric.
it.
No.
No, they're
Oh,
recording
okay.
it,
That's
and it
why
just
it's
makes
like
their voice
kind of
sound
like
like that.
on their flow.
Yeah.
That makes
Okay,
sense. That makes
because
sense.
When I first heard it, I don't know. You probably know, but Serato has this thing called stems now,
Bro.
So when you take off the beat, boy, that is the best thing
Shit is
fucking
nutty.
ever, bro. But when you take off the beat and you hear just somebody rapping or singing, it sounds off. Like because it just tried to strip it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
You
yeah.
get
So-
a lot of the mids. Like,
yeah, you'll get a
leaking
lot of
into
that
there.
shit, bro. So I thought that's what somebody had did because I seen it on what you talking about. I seen it on the Shade Room, bro, and I was like, how the fuck did they do that? I thought they used like stems, bro, and did some extra bullshit and seen that, but. Back to like kind of what you were saying, like how you don't need to know how to do certain stuff with being a producer, bro. I feel like it's going the complete opposite way as a DJ, bro, because you can literally buy you a $2,000 board that will do everything for you, bro.
And
You
never
just
have to
and you
replace it.
never have to fucking do anything, bro. You can press play and press a couple buttons like to scratch and shit like that. You can press a button to
And it'll
fucking
do it
scratch,
for you, bro.
and it will do
And
it
it's
for
clean, and then it goes right back
Right.
into the song.
I
Damn
swear
near
to
like
God.
an effect. It's just like I want the scratch effect.
If you
And
want to
press
scratch,
it.
if you want to scratch, bro, my fucking SB3 does it, bro.
Yeah, like when old heads come into Guitar Center that like used to DJ, like when they come in and I tell them about like BPM matching and they don't know about that there's like an auto sync where it'll
Yeah,
like, match
yeah,
the BPMs.
bro, yeah.
They
I
know
freak
about
the
that.
fuck
Yeah.
out because they're used to having to like line
Yeah.
that shit up and
Absolutely,
like
bro.
tweak a million things and they're like
Use turntables, bro.
when you
Like,
start telling
know
them how
what
to
I'm saying?
use it, they don't believe you.
No, for real.
That's hilarious.
Because
That's funny,
even the
bro.
because you got the I forgot what's the things called on it where you gotta you can change the BPM.
The tempo.
So
The
tempo,
tempo
yeah.
knobs, yeah.
So like I use the tempo, but I know a lot of motherfuckers that's like, okay, you get a 72, you got a 72 BPM song, and this one is like 75, and you want to change this one to 75. Motherfuckers just hit that button, bro, and it just change your song to 75, bro. It's like, bro, that's not how you really do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can actually be a real fucking DJ and not technically know how to DJ. You know what I'm saying? Which is so weird to me, but. You can buy like I said, you can buy a 2500. You can buy the Rev 7 or some more shit, bro. And the Rev 7 platters actually spin like a turntable, bro.
They're motorized.
Yeah, they're motorized platters, so they spin like turntables. But you got all these buttons, all these knobs, all this other shit. So if you really don't know what the fuck you doing, you can press a couple buttons and that shit sound clean as fuck, and you sound like you the hardest motherfucker out here.
And all the effects are built in too. So
And they
like,
built in, yeah.
That's the other thing is like DJs.
But I don't like that shit though.
Bro, like DJs get on there and like you'll hear like a flanger come through like, and like all that shit, bro. They're just flipping one switch.
They're
Like,
just flipping. They're not doing
They're
shit,
not doing
bro.
anything. And then like all like the whole like everyone moving their hands and turning all the EQ knobs. Like if they were actually turning all them
They're not
bitches, bro,
doing shit.
you would start to hear all the mids go away,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
you're not-
lows
you're
come
not
in. That
doing
shit would
shit.
sound
They're
not
so
doing- they was
whack.
faking
They
that.
ain't doing
Yeah,
shit.
They're not
bro.
doing shit, bro. That's not doing
They ain't
a
doing
damn thing.
shit.
Nah, for real. For real.
That shit funny, bro. Yeah, that AI shit though. I think
I love and hate it, bro. I love and
Same.
hate it.
I feel like it's
it reminds me of a Space Odyssey where it's just like there's just a point where niggas just gonna have to become cyborgs or die, and like
I'm getting
I
the
say
red
that
eye,
your
bro.
story. But you feel me? Like either you gonna fight the shit or you gonna live with it,
That
and
shit
it's
hard,
just
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. So it's just. Yeah, hey, look, I'm not trying to die no time soon, so fuck it. Hey, Cyborg was my favorite on Teen
Survival of the
Titans.
fittest, bro.
Shit.
Nah, facts. Me too, bro. Yeah.
Either with it or not.
That's crazy.
But did y'all see Michael Jackson doing a rendition of Munch,
Munch,
by Ice
bro.
Spice? That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
No,
That shit was hilarious, bro.
Hell
You thought it was
no.
You about to be on? You about to be on Twitter
lying.
tonight?
That
That
Watching
was one
all
of the
them,
worst
bro.
ones, but it was still funny as shit.
It's
because they
effective.
put the little fro on his ass.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that shit was funny,
Bro,
bro.
for real?
Yeah.
Bro, that's
You
crazy.
can do anything. Anybody that has hella content of their voice out, especially isolated, so like podcasters, like It just goes into a fucking database and
Yeah, there's even scams now, bro. Like where like if you have any YouTube videos out or anything like that, like people are using the AI to like call people's grandparents and act like they got in like car accidents and shit like that, and ask them to send them money.
That shit,
so
I didn't see
hey, y'all tell y'all grandparents.
Bro, I seen this shit on TikTok where this girl was like, yeah, I got a call from my sister. She said she was in a bad, she said she was doing something and she needs some money. And she was like, send it to this, blase, blase. And then she ended up calling her, like something had happened. They hung up. She called her sister, her actual phone number. No, they even called from the phone number, the same phone number, bro. And she called. She was like, bro, I never even talked to you. Like, what you talking about? Like, bro, she was like, dead ass. This was my sister's voice.
It is, bro.
Crazy, bro.
I saw the scam and I told my parents instantly because my parents are
That's
tweak
crazy,
when they hear that
bro.
shit. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit paired with deep fakes. It's over,
GG.
bro. Game over.
Yeah. VPN up, Cloudflare up.
They about to make them shits illegal. Let me chill out, bro.
Yeah.
Let me chill out.
For sure. Bro.
I don't got one.
Well, Neeko, go ahead and go with your hot take, bro.
I don't think this shit really that hot, but like it might be. We need more fucking gatekeepers, and like I feel like
in terms of
music specifically, there needs to be more gatekeepers.
I respect
because
it.
my point is what you said.
I respect
what you said, and like kind of the AI shit of it getting replaced by niggas just doing whatever the fuck. All that shit instantly gets fixed when there's people who actually care about the shit in position to say no, we're not letting that shit fly.
I just hate
As far as like different artists within the hip hop community,
if a nigga can tell, like if there's a promoter for a show putting niggas on his bill and he can tell this nigga's just here for a bag, don't actually care about the art and is finna rap over his fucking tracks. No, you're not on my show.
okay, yeah,
You get what I mean?
But I feel
Shit
like people
that.
are in it for the money at this point. So a promoter's gonna take an artist, and there's certain promoters who do this shit where they charge artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna take the money over not.
I guess so. Let me put a little asterisk. There needs to be more gatekeepers, but they also have to be niggas that actually like love the shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Yeah, I feel that.
That ultimatum makes more sense because, bro, like there's a lot of people, and like I've experienced this like on like the side of getting the stick where it's like you in a scene and people are gatekeeping shit and like they're not even really doing anything. They're not even really dropping music, shit like that. But like anytime like they step on or talk about you or anything like that, their opinion is like way more valid. They're not doing any work or anything like that. They're not gonna give you any attention, but you making noise. You're doing your thing. You're actively doing stuff. But like there's a lot of people that see your shit, they ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And like sometimes, bro, like I've had to get better about this. It's just like understand that like I've been in the position that other people have been in before too. So it's like it goes hand in hand where like I don't want to do something that I used to complain about all the time when I was trying to come up. Like I don't want to be, I don't know the term for that, but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to walk the way I used to hate how people were treating me or anything like that. And I dealt with like a lot of people just like personally like gatekeeping in the scene, but that's because like I be on Twitter and shit like that, and it's like a little bit different. So like
it's a dark place.
Yeah, man.
No, for real.
But yeah, bro. Oh my bad.
No, I was about to ask you, like, when you say gatekeeping, bro, do you mean like if an artist, like you got a good artist, you got a bad artist, but you got this person in the middle that can connect them with like the deepest of connections? You saying like give it to the good artist, not so much.
Yeah,
to
weave
bad
out the
artist.
fakes. I think is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
that's
Pretty much.
literally,
Yeah.
like there needs to be a filter because now like, bro,
Anybody could do it.
there's a reason trap music got as popular as it did, especially like with the World Star hustle, because them was the niggas with money to pay niggas off, bro.
$8,000 a video. Fam.
You know what I'm saying? So
Was
there's
it
a
really?
reason. Yes.
Yes.
You had
Oh,
to pay
shit.
for all this shit, bro.
To
They're
get
the
on
niggas
the
with the funds to
actual
do it.
video.
That's why trap music
$8,000?
took the fuck over. Because they had niggas. Niggas were outbidding other niggas trying to get on. Their
Damn.
price went up. So a nigga that's just making backpack rap that work a 9 to 5 at fucking The Gap, like, bro, that nigga can't afford the price now. So there's a misrepresentation of what niggas are doing.
I get what you mean because I'm actually doing this shit with Chef Radio, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you are the first person that I had did the freestyle, but that was for a fucking reason. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it, yeah.
Like, not everybody able to do this shit.
Nah,
Not
take a
everybody-
moment to appreciate that.
No,
Though.
for real.
The fact like
Yeah.
that's the first one, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you. You killed
I'm
that shit.
letting
Thank you.
motherfuckers
Appreciate
know,
it,
bro.
bro.
Like
Kill that shit.
the reason why y'all are on this round table is a reason, bro. I'm not letting anybody out there that want to be on Chef Radio, you can come on this motherfucker and get you an interview. But not everybody sitting at this table. Not everybody getting that
Real.
fucking mic. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the freestyles, bro. It's cool. I don't mind putting you on and giving you a platform that you know to launch yourself, especially when this motherfucker get big, bro. Like I don't mind that at all. But I do know when it's either you doing it for the bread or you just not that good yet or whatever, bro. You're not I swear to God, when it comes to the freestyles, bro, I'm hand picking people.
Yeah.
You can DM me all day and be like, hey, bro, I seen so-and-so doing a freestyle. I want to get on that motherfucker and do it. No, sir. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're not, no. I see the round table. I want to get on that round table. No. You can come get an interview. You know what I'm saying? It's the same platforms going on the same YouTube channel. Yeah. I'm going to still promote you and all that shit. But certain shit
trash,
is reserved for the best of the best, bro.
I think that's just like having proper filtration for sure. And like the other thing, like going back on like gatekeeping a little bit, is like also like some people like be trying to gatekeep like sauce and shit like that. But like, at the end of the day, like you don't have the same mind as me. So like that's kind of why like I don't fuck with gatekeeping, because it's like at the end of the day, bro.
I thought we were going to
Nah, fam. we gonna keep butting heads on this, bro. Like I'm gonna do you like a game show host, because like I'm gonna get you excited and I'm gonna cut it off. But like
fucking
it's one of them things, bro, where it's like I'll tell you everything. I'll give you my whole vocal chain. I'll do everything, because like at the end of the day, I'm not afraid for you to try and do what I do.
You wouldn't do that?
So the thing is, like, I'll do that with niggas. Like, if we like right here in the room, I've never like I'll share everything.
Yeah.
My thing is, because this is another, I guess, hot take, but I don't really think that shit that hot. It's kind of like objective fact. I'm gonna say that shit a lot because I think I'm right a lot of the time. Type beat tutorials and shit fucked up producing.
Oh, I agree with you on that, bro.
So that's what I mean by gatekeeping sauce, bro. Or like, I remember Tyler was talking about it. It might have been like Hot 97 or one of those interviews he was doing. We were talking about sauce. I thought you meant like clothing or some shit, right? If I want to know what pants that nigga got on, because I just like I fuck with them like from a pure perspective. I'm a do the work to go find out what the fuck it is, research, digging, because I actually care about it. Versus a nigga just put a link. It was like, I guess I'll go buy. Like shit like that actually. It forces niggas to pick and choose what they actually care about to put their time and invest into. So that's what I mean about gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? If I actually want to produce some shit like that, then there's no tutorial for it, bro. I literally just had to loop shit and remake the fucking beat if I wanted to learn how to do it. That's how you figure out your own sauce and like what you actually like.
For sure. I just mean like if we're cool, like if we're friends, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like
that's different.
And I'm like, dude, like that's what I mean. Like I've experienced this shit firsthand. It's like I'm like, yo, bro, like that, like I really like that effect that you did. Like how do you do that shit? And then just people be like, you know, like
they just dickheads.
It's just like for sure, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's true.
But it's like one of them things though, where it's like people will get down. I guess it matters about what you gatekeep, because like that's the thing is like people really just like act like everything is like the thing that's gonna get them on. But like in reality, it's just like the only reason I'm asking you is because like I fuck with you and like what you did inspired me, and like I'm just trying to say like, look, bro, like I'm just trying to learn. Like that's the other thing too. Like we're cool with each other. I don't really expect people that I don't know to like get in with me. Like I can agree with you on that point. Like if I don't know you, bro, like please don't walk up to me like I'm just like for everybody. I get that. I feel that, bro. I just mean more so like on the level of like if we're cool, because like I get it. Like you probably shouldn't be cool with people that like you can't even have that conversation with. But like ultimately, music is business, and like the more you go up, like the less like close your relationships become. It becomes strictly business. Y'all might be cool, but only on a business standpoint. Y'all ain't gonna talk every day, but every time y'all do business, it's easy, it's done, it's quick, and it's good, and it's what you want. But like those are sometimes people that you might want to learn from, shit like that. Like when I talk to Floss, I'll be like, yo, like what do you do for your mastering? I'll be paying him for all my features, everything like that. If I buy beats from him, whatever. If I have a question, he'll just tell me. You know what I mean? Because it's like we do business together. It's like, you know, you don't gotta gatekeep that.
No, I get you on that. I just thought about like when I was just talking about Chef Radio, bro. Like if my platform got to a Say Cheese type level, World Star type level, you
have to.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't at that point. You
Definitely,
know, like,
bro. It's different.
I don't mind, bro. Even when I get like, I'm telling you, if Chef Radio get 100 million followers, I'm going stupid. Like everybody, it don't matter if you DM me. I don't care. Everybody can get an interview, but if you know what I'm saying. And I might not be even at that point be able to do everybody's interview. I might have a team that's doing interviews with other people. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to certain shit, bro, it has to be exclusive. Like
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I want Chef Radio to be a brand and all this other shit, but it's certain parts that come with it that I'm like, yeah, the round tables. You know what I'm saying? Like
definitely.
That's reserved.
But you've already created levels though.
Exactly.
So like you didn't completely cut it off. Like you saying like anyone can get an interview. So it's like you still got an entry point with me. Like I'm never gonna not give you a chance.
Exactly.
Because sometimes, bro, like it's just like athletes. Like they got the body and they got the build. They just need the right trainer and the right diet plan and the right person. So it's like if you completely close yourself off to people, you might miss like your diamond in the rough. And sometimes like when people aren't on yet and you get them where they're supposed to be, like we talked about in our episode, like they'll be even more loyal to you than like somebody who you met who's equally at the same platform and level as you when y'all just met and tried to link and build, because you did something for him that he wouldn't have ever been able to do by himself.
Right, bro. And like for y'all to come on this show and be on like the round tables or do a freestyle or some shit like that, it's not because, oh, I just think your music is trash. Like, you have to have a brand, a persona that I believe is good enough to be on this certain, the platform, as far as like a round table or some shit like that. Like, I know Neeko, but he ain't never been on this motherfucker for an interview, but I know for a fact that he can fucking rap. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, bro, because I'm not even gonna cap, bro. When you said that damn Twin Tower bar at fucking Barron, bro.
That shit out of context sounds crazy.
Bro,
you can't just say I had
like,
a Twin Tower bar, bro.
No, I'm sorry, but it was, bro, he had a bar. I was like, when he said that, I was like, yep, gotta tap in with, bro.
Dead.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, bro, it's gotta be, you know what I'm saying, like levels to this shit. And it's gotta be like, okay, everybody can get here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cut off no shit to just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to help everybody out in as much way as I can. But to be on here, bro, you got to have a personality. You got to have at least your music got to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Like you just what you're saying is you basically need to be an established artist with
there
a
you
look,
go.
with a look and content and videos and music that basically backs who you are.
Basically, somebody
Facts.
taking themselves
You
serious.
can't just be a rapper who raps.
Yeah, if you a rapper who raps, come on for an interview, bro. You know what I'm
Build
saying?
your content up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna definitely help you out on that type of time. But if you asking for a freestyle and I listen to your shit is cool. Like, you got good music, but you ain't got no bars. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I would never even put my fucking self on one of these freestyles, bro, because I know for a fact that I can't rap like that. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around and make a hook on that bitch. But you know what I'm saying?
You
I
just
know
like me, bro. Yeah.
Bro,
Same
this
time.
is my own platform, and I know for a fact I wouldn't even put myself in that fucking position, because I'm like, niggas gonna clown my stupid ass.
Oh
like,
my
for
God.
real, because I know I'm not that type of fucking rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, it's only reserved for the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And that shit not easy, bro. Doing what he just did not easy at all.
at all, bro.
Y'all gotta chill, bro.
At all.
Nah,
this nigga
I was
crazy.
sitting on the couch watching like, thank God that's not me right now.
Like,
like,
bro,
thank God
bro,
that's
we're
not me right
stupid,
now.
man.
Hey, funny enough, this kind of goes into my point as well, just talking about gatekeepers, because I meant to bring this up. Like, there's also gatekeeping in the sense of like the Apollo, like back in the day. That's a gatekeeping type thing where the people are the gatekeepers in that scenario. But that also reminded me that I got booed off a stage once, nigga, and it didn't have shit to do with my music. It's because of something I said that wasn't in agreement with the crowd. Them niggas got me out of here. But shit like that teaches you.
Shit.
Yeah, it teaches you lessons on how to carry yourself, what to do in like an all-encompassing way. So it's just like,
You learn from it.
yeah, exactly.
And you move different moving forward.
Exactly.
And
So
then-
without shit like
bro.
that, we were talking earlier about like it being their first time ever performing and they on like a Rolling Loud stage. I feel like some shit like that's kind of janky, bro. I feel like you might have to kind of earn and like I
Earn
know I'm
your
kind of
stripes, bro.
contradicting
That's what
myself.
we're-
That's
yeah.
what I mean. Like,
But-
like, that should be like exclusive.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Small artists should not be able to do that.
But that's the thing. It's kind of weird now because they're technically not small because they doing numbers. It's just
They don't have
shit.
history.
But
Exactly.
They don't have a
this-
portfolio.
Yeah.
That too, but I mean, like, because if you go Rolling Loud is an all day thing.
Yeah.
So if that shit starting at 10 a.m., fucking Ray Shrimmer is not finna be on there at 10:30. You know what I'm saying?
real,
like
for
Ray
sure.
Shrimmer gonna be there like 4 o'clock or some shit like that. But I don't even feel like the small artist that is there at 10 a.m., bro, you shouldn't even be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got 200,000 followers on Instagram. You bought your blue check. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that stage should be exclusively for certain artists, bro. The
I mean,
motherfuckers
yeah.
that have the catalog, that have the backing, that have the
And the fan base.
And
Yes,
I don't
that's
even
what
know the
matters.
Fan base, bro.
I disagree with that because niggas have to get the experience from somewhere.
True, but
'Cause if
Rolling
you
Loud
don't-
level 1,
But
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like,
that
you
don't
know
make
how
sense
many
to me.
people
Go
are
to
in
a
the crowds
garage.
at that point though. It's not that many.
it's not
people,
that many.
Bro.
You're right.
But
you
it's still Rolling
absolutely-
Loud, though.
That's what I'm saying. You,
And
it's
Rolling
still
Loud is
Loud.
televised, so that means your set's gonna be online,
Twitch,
TV,
YouTube,
Twitch.
everything.
all of
So that my point is that people should be allowed to do that in lower levels. It's just the right niggas should be the ones in that position. You know what I'm saying?
it looks so bad though, because like
I
if you
get
look
what
at
you mean.
if you
You know
look
what
at
I
I
mean?
get what you mean.
if you look at like Pink Panthers and like all those like shows that had gone on at Rolling Loud where there's like 15, 30 people, even Trippin' had that issue too, where it's like they get out there and like the crowd's small and they like kind of don't perform for them though. Like that's another issue is like they see the crowd's not there and then they don't really perform and it looks bad on the artist.
But they
when
stupid
that
for not-
video.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying.
Remember
because-
Travis in that one clip, nigga turned the fuck up.
But they don't have
yeah.
experience, so that's why they're acting awkward on stage for 15 people
I was
because
gonna-
they
I was
don't
gonna-
have
exactly.
experience.
I was gonna say that
Exactly.
too. I feel like you can see an artist when they perform how their experience is gone with
Yeah.
performing before. Because like if you see somebody up there that's just standing still, kind of looking at the crowd, you don't have the experience and you don't deserve to be up there. I mean,
That's what I'm-
maybe like if y'all have seen videos of like Kendrick Lamar or some shit at
Yeah.
South by Southwest, I'm sure y'all have seen that shit. He turns that shit up for 10 people, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's performed before, but South by Southwest, like you should use that platform to kind of expand your portfolio on like
Yeah.
how much you've performed before.
It's the internet.
The reason
It's the
why,
internet.
The
Yeah.
reason
And
why I
everyone
said
did.
I see what you mean by like the right people should be up there, bro. Because them, let's say on the monster stage, right? At 10 in the morning when you performing, it's 500, not even
even.
500, like maybe 200, maybe.
First act, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe, bro. Nobody that's out there knows who you are. So you're getting put on to 200 different people. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But that, and then it's also the look. Like, it's nigga, I did Rolling Loud. You can put that in EPK
Exactly.
and get more shows just based off that.
that's what I mean. Like, I agree when you say the right people.
I think that's just bragging rights at that point.
Yeah, the right people should get them 200 looks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you got this motherfucker up here that ain't really never performed, that really just kind of got on because they TikTok shit was kind of.
I was just about to talk about that.
And then you just put they ass on stage in front of these 200 people, bro. They shouldn't have been there.
But now I'm finna play devil's advocate to my own point. It's also like, it's not their fault that they was just making music in a room. It blew up, and now they got to monetize.
For sure, but like
So it's just like,
you
know
did,
what I mean?
you did
They gotta
also
start somewhere.
You did also like sign a contract. You know, you did also agree to pull up. So it's like you gotta have to like have like in my opinion, you have to have some respect for yourself. Like me personally, I feel like even you just meeting you like for the first time in this scenario, I feel like you would go hard for 12 people there. So it's like it's one of those things where it's like it should be expected as an artist. Like
bro, I'm pretty sure all of us are a little bit older than like 18, 19. Because you mentioned like Eames Stripling.
yeah.
Bro, like their perception of rap starts at like, I don't know, like the beginnings of Uzi. Like when they're coming of
SoundCloud
age.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like to them, every rapper they've ever like had an affinity for was just rapping over their tracks, jumping around, or like was just like, I mean, I love this nigga's music, but like Lucky, that nigga don't do a lot when he on stage, bro. He just kind of like sit there with his double cup, and I've seen him live, and it's just like I fuck with it, like the music, but it's like,
you want more.
yeah. So it's just
Yeah.
like I can't blame them because that's what they've seen.
That's their standard, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
exactly.
Like, they
Their
can't-
bar is just lower.
Their bar's lower, yeah.
Yeah, and like, bro, going back on what you were saying just a little bit, like TikTok, like this was my other hot take I kind of wanted to talk about is like TikTok has kind of like ruined the live music scene, and like it's done a lot for helping people get noticed and helping people get on, but even those numbers don't always convert very well. There's a lot of people with 100,000 followers on TikTok, and then like 2,500 on Instagram, and then like 250 Spotify monthly listeners, and then like they blew up on TikTok, so they got that Rolling Loud spot, and then like everyone go crazy on the hook, everyone go crazy for like one or two songs, and then it's like over with. So it's just like that short form content that's like blowing up on the reels on the TikTok, while it's great for like growing your account and getting exposure, it's also like counterintuitive for like people really being tapped in because like they love that 30 seconds and then it's like right to the next part.
Bro, because you'll get a fuck, bro. No, for real.
I don't know
like
who
you'll
the
get-
fuck made that shit
bro,
or anything
you'll
else
get-
in that song.
Let's say this, bro. Let's say the motherfuckers Fresh and them, whoever their name is, bro, that made that My Blicky song, right? If they go to Rolling Loud, bro, everybody knows that song. But let's say they do a set for 10 minutes.
Just that part, though.
That's gonna
You
be the
finna-
craziest
just
5
that part.
seconds ever.
Bro,
Just that-
you're finna
Yeah.
have
This is like what Ice Spice has dealt with when she performs.
you're finna have people just standing there for 10 minutes listening to your other songs that they don't know.
Yeah.
And then when they're not feeling it, they're gonna kick you off and put a DJ on there to play Metro
And
Boomin.
because and really what they waiting on is for that My Blicky. That's what they waiting on,
And
bro.
that shit gonna go crazy
You know what
and
I'm
it go
saying?
silent, crickets.
And bro, and you literally, it's literally like how we kind of stand there at the open mics, bro. We just stand there like kind of take it in, listen to it, see if you cool or whatever. But it's
Open
like
mics are weird.
That's why I don't fuck with
No,
them.
just like even as an artist, they're so weird,
It's
bro.
why you won't see me at no open mic night. No,
Bro.
sir.
Those are hard to navigate.
I mean, I don't.
It's
have
just
a
not
problem
my
with-
steez. It's not my.
I
steez.
don't have a problem with open mics because that's where I find the talent to come on Chef Radio. Bro.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? I just go out there, pass out flyers and shit like that. So I don't really have a problem with open mics. I do like. It's harder for me to just like kind of sit there and stand there and just because I'm listening to a lot of different music and it's also music I don't know. So I'm just kind of like trying to take it in. After like 5 or 6 artists, bro, I'll just kind of be like, all right, I'm kind of tired of listening to y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like because when we talk about music, bro, in Baron Studios, for example, bro, how many artists do they have in one night, bro?
At the open
50,
mic,
60 plus.
50, 60
and that's all
plus
they can
artists,
get
bro.
to.
That's what I'm saying. And it'd be motherfuckers, it'd be like 100 people pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to perform. So out of them 50, 60 people, bro, I'm gonna be honest, like 10 to 15 of y'all, maybe not even that, are actually good at making music. You know what I'm saying? And have good music. So it's a lot of shit we just sitting there. It's a lot of just sound we just standing there listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In like 5-minute sets, bro.
That's
And,
what
like,
I'm
the
saying,
other
bro.
thing, like as an
And you
artist, for
performing
me,
more than one song.
that's the thing. Like I want to, if I'm gonna be up there, I kind of want to like have like a set list. Like I have like a whole vibe I want people to go through. I want to give people different emotions through like the set list. And like when you only have 5 minutes, it's like you got to choose. Are you gonna rock this bitch? What you gonna do? Like make your decision right quick, and it better be a good one because you only got 2 songs.
So let me ask, how do you get the experience you're wanting from people without starting, like, for instance, with comedy, you start with a tight 5, then you move to a 10-minute, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, how do you develop, like, I don't think a lot of people, without doing, like, the quick 1-song, 2-song thing, have the ability to do a whole 30-minute production at that point.
So, like, what I've experienced and, like, what I've seen a lot of people do, because, like, and the only reason I know about this is, like, through networking on Twitter and stuff like that. Like, what, like, a lot of people will do is they know, okay, homeboy lives in L.A., and he has, like, the most pull in the group. So, like, if he goes to a venue, they'll probably be like, yeah, you cool to perform, but you need more people here. You can get people who are local, people who are willing to fly out to come out and fill all those roster spots. And it's like, it's your show, but like other people are still getting an opportunity where they're playing a 10, 12-minute set because it's like, it's a long night and it's a 4-hour show. If you're willing to fly out or if you live local and like that artist is cool with you, he's willing to put you on. A lot of my homies have gotten on by flying out to New York because their boy has a little bit more traction. He fucks with them. He's like, hey, I'm gonna let you get 10 minutes before I go on. He's gonna have a 30-minute set, but the 3 people who open each get their own 10-minute set.
I'm gonna say something like this too. Artists out there, bro, y'all need to practice performing. Like
Literally,
no,
bro.
like y'all need to practice performing, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's in your bedroom, your living room, your bathroom, bro. You need to practice performing because this is the problem y'all see. Y'all go on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and you see a clip of fucking Travis Scott with his fucking auto-tune in his mic, and he's yelling. You can't do that. Like Baron Studios and shit like that. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I ain't never been to Baron. I ain't trying to shit on them like that, but the quality is not that. Like it's not all there, bro. Like
I'm gonna stop you right there. Shout out my man Kang. One of the engineers at Baron
Chris,
Studios.
Todd,
Very hard. I think
Jason.
he's independent, like an independent contractor for him. He like mixes at home and at Baron. He's pretty hard. I don't know about anybody else. So
no.
They
What
Shout
I
out
mean-
Kane though.
What I mean by is I don't mean quality as in like the studio quality. I'm not talking
you
about
talking
that.
about
I'm
like
talking
outside
about outside when
Okay,
they
yeah,
have
they
people
overmix
perform.
the vocals
Yeah,
way too
like,
much.
It's the vocals are too fucking loud.
Too loud.
Way too loud. It's full.
What?
You memory card?
Yeah.
It's full. It's full.
Your
It's
card?
not- no, that's yours. I think that's yours.
You got some funny clips for the shorts
You said I do have some.
from the cameras fucking up and us having a.
No, you
Nah,
good.
that's all content, bro.
No, you good.
All content is good content.
Yep.
Kinda.
Nah, dude. A lot of people blowing up off the 80% hate, 20% support method. I'm not even
No, for
playing.
real.
That's real. Like, cause like negativity goes so hard on the internet.
That shit's just weird.
I got another.
It is weird, but it's kind of like what you were saying earlier. It's like we all gonna have to become a cyborg. So it's like if you can find like the negativity that you're comfortable with, like receiving,
Taking it.
just take them shots, bro, and walk through that bitch bulletproof. Put your vest on, go crazy.
But yeah, bro, like basically like I was saying, like they shit is just too loud. Like the mic is way above. Now you could, it's way above the music. So they over here screaming and shit, and you can hear feedback in the speakers and some more shit, bro. You need to actually practice performing. You know what I'm saying?
While he steps away, I think at that point the performances become lazy because the promoter or the DJ or the engineer pretty much just sets a gain level for everybody and
Yeah.
doesn't tweak it during the
Doesn't
performance.
fuck with it at
So
all.
I'm assuming the first person sounds good, and then once everybody else gets on, trash.
Because
Yeah,
some
that's the
niggas hold the
problem.
mic like
And
this.
they don't know
some
how to
niggas
cuff
hold
the
like
mic
this,
and all that
some
shit, yeah.
Some
Yeah.
niggas rapping like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's one thing that y'all out there should do as an artist, bro, is practice performing, because that shit is gonna go a long way with, you know, as far as helping you out and helping you look better. Because it's a lot of times, bro, like I said, I done went up to Baron and I heard people, and it's like, bro, you just came up to this motherfucker to rage. It's like, dog, like it just, no, it don't even make your shit sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even make me want to be like, I want to go listen to. You want to make some shit. Shout out Pop Lock P, bro. You want to make some fucking music that's gonna, or do a performance that's gonna make motherfuckers be like, what the fuck? Let me go listen to his shit.
Well, that's how I met Neeko though. Him performing and his shit was hard, but like
Yeah.
I feel like there's a time and a place for a certain type of genre that you kind of want to showcase in front of people.
Yeah.
And Neeko spitting bars in front of a group of people. That's like some backpack rap
That's-
shit, to be
yeah.
honest.
what-
Because it's like a cipher kind of area spot.
feel like
and
that's-
if
And, like,
and if
that
people
was
out there
a-
raging and
yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
it just don't, bro.
Because
People
you're-
are not
you
there
don't have
for
that
that.
crowd. Yeah, you don't have that crowd, bro.
That's
You don't
why I
have
said
that
open
raging
mics
crowd.
are a weird thing to navigate as an artist, because like it's kind of like a shit. You get there, you
don't
see
know what they
niggas
want.
is on,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
have to. That's like that verse I did.
Yeah.
That was an audible, bro. I had a whole nother song queued up. I'm like,
Oh damn.
yeah, them niggas don't want to hear that shit right now. So I just said,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do this verse right quick. That's
Damn.
so it's just like you gotta like that's a skill, but like going
That
to what
i-
you're
that
saying
is a
about
skill,
practicing,
bro.
niggas don't realize. I feel like being a rapper, musician kind of, because they like Rihanna and Beyonce got dancing and some whole other shit. But like rappers specifically, there's like 3 different talents you have to master, which is like actually like writing, the art of recording, because that's some whole different shit, and
Yep.
then actually performing. And I feel like niggas like, I don't know, bruh. Like they always focus on one. Whatever they, if they a backpack nigga, they only focus on the rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like
It is.
you have to
hard.
have the whole package to actually get
Yeah.
somewhere in this shit.
Yes.
If you want to stay, at least.
Yeah.
I think you have to recognize when is the time to stop working on one and move to the other.
Yeah.
Because like for me, like I've done I feel like, and I don't always pat myself on the back, but I feel like I've done a really good job of like understanding what resources are available to me and like exploiting the fuck out of the ones that I actually do have. It's like we were just talking, like I don't have any music videos really, or like a couple, but like it's like I don't have a lot of stuff lined up in that direction. So it's like I'm not really gonna actively put all my time and energy and effort into that when I don't really have all that lined up. But like I have the whole studio at home. I know I can make 2-3 songs every night. So it's like I'm just gonna keep working on my craft until I can get my music to sound exactly where I want it to be. And when I know that it's like undeniably great and it's mixed and mastered to the best of my ability, then I'll go dump 500 into a video, go dump a rack into a video. But it's like right now, I want my mix to get better every single day. So it's like if my mix is still not at that point, like why am I gonna drop fucking $1,500 on this video for 22 people to listen to it?
Game.
And like,
We're never satisfied.
yeah, bro.
That's how I feel like it's an artist thing with anything.
Yeah.
Art is very subjective, so whatever you consider trash might be perfect to somebody else.
It is, bro.
You know what I mean?
It is. I've dealt with that shit. Like my top song on Spotify is some old shit that like organically got in some playlist and blew up, and I can't
That's hard.
get that fucker off my top 5. And like that was like before I was really like on my shit. And so it's like every day is a battle to try and like I don't control that. You know, people choose what they want to listen to. So it's like when I check my shit, I'm like, damn, y'all are really still bumping this old shit. And like I be rapping about people bumping my old shit. And like that might sound super like, oh, cliche overused, but it's like motherfuckers is still bumping that shit 3 years today, you know? And it's like that is if you heard my new shit, you wouldn't be listening to that. So why are you doing this? Like come on now. Like fuck.
I think something that artists need to, and this ain't even no, this is like some mandatory shit that you should do as an artist, bro. If you have a fuck up in your song, like let's say you in the studio, you fucked up, don't leave that shit. Like be a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like
What?
if you fucked around and you said something and you just like the delivery was off,
You
because
know you can do it
you
better.
ran out of breath or some shit. Bro, fix that shit. It takes 2 seconds, bro.
I'm
to punch in.
befuddled, nigga. Niggas just be leaving shit like that.
I know a couple motherfuckers that just leave that shit.
There's
and I'm
people
like,
there's people that are lazy, bro, because
Yeah,
like
that's- bro,
I've done
straight
mix work
lazy.
for a lot of people, and like I get the stems, right? And it's like you could tell that they were juiced right when they started recording because the waveforms are a lot bigger, they're way better takes, and then like as we get through the song, you see those waveforms start to shrink, you can tell that they're more fatigued or maybe frustrated, and like the auto-tune key's not grabbing as much, and it's just like you could tell. Like I did not even see their session, but I can tell that they were going through mental warfare trying to finish this song and send these stems to me, and they got to that attitude where they're like, man, I'm fucking mad, I just want to finish this shit and export it.
Crazy,
and bro, I swear to God, and that's the people who think this shit is a get rich scheme.
Bro,
like they just want to make their song, drop this shit and put it out, and then I'm mixing it and they're like, well, can you like make it have like more vibes, like? And I'm like, bro, you the one who recorded
You
this.
the record, yeah, you the one.
I
that
can't
recorded that
can't
shit.
juice energy into this shit that you just sent me. Like I can't just like take this dead product and CPR this shit back to life. It
My
ain't
favorite
happening, bro.
quote that they taught us at school for engineering, bro. You can't polish a turd. Like,
Nope.
that shit is shit. It's just gonna be shit with some shine on it, bro.
There's stuff that's not mixable. Like
Bro,
I've dragged stuff in and I just seen it. I'm like, nah, dude, you gotta re-record this whole shit.
Dog,
I'm sorry.
I done been in the studio with a couple motherfuckers that like, and I've heard, I might not have been rapping with them. I just like was there, you know, just in the studio, bro. And I hear a fuck up, and I know they fucked up. They know they fucked up, and it's like, you gonna fix that, bro? And he's just like, nah, it's cool. I'm like,
nah.
wait, bro, it takes you 2 seconds to punch in,
Yeah,
bro. It takes 2 seconds to punch in and fix that one little part. You know what I'm saying? If you fucked up or whatever, like, I'd get it. Like, I have a song. It's called. Well, I did it when I was with this group called Psycho. And y'all know the little sound that the Snapchat makes when somebody's typing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was recording, and I was looking at the shit, and I had the little Snapchat thing came up. I left it in there because I wanted to leave it in there as like a little thing. I want to see if somebody noticed. Nobody ever noticed.
That's
unless
different.
I say something, but yeah, that's different. That's what I'm about to
That's
say.
the Easter
that's
eggs.
different. That's
Yeah.
an Easter
Facts.
egg, bro.
I feel like shit like that is sometimes it's hard as fuck though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
like
we hear nigga change,
Yeah.
bro.
that shit is hard,
Yeah.
bro.
That
'Cause
shit's tough.
that's the equivalent of Lil Wayne Cup with Ice or him fucking.
Yeah.
Because I saw an interview
Doing a
where
lighter flick.
I saw an interview with Corday. If y'all fuck with Corday, he said he did a song.
Fuck Corday.
Oh,
He did
God damn.
crazy,
Nah,
crazy.
fuck that nigga.
He did a song with Lil
I'll tell you
Wayne.
why in a second.
Yeah, he did a song with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne sent him the stems for his engineer to mix, and in the beginning of his verse, he had the lighter flick, but you couldn't hear it. So YB and Corday said, "Man, turn that shit up 20 dB just to have it in there."
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like those moments make, you know what I'm saying? Like they make an artist.
That's why I got the
Absolutely.
why I got the T crack. Like I be doing the twisted T,
Absolutely.
like
Yeah. Oh,
that's
tapping the
hard.
crack.
You do that
yeah,
shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do in like video games. Like that's one thing I'll say. I love sampling like shit that I'm like obsessed with, whether it be video games or stuff like that. Cause like I be rapping more so about like the shit. I fluff it with like some other stuff, but I really be rapping about games and like shit that I do on a day-to-day basis. So
Yeah.
it's like I'll be making a bar about something and put the sound effect of what I'm talking about
That's
under
tough.
there. They just hear that shit as like, but like it actually
Yeah,
is what I'm
yeah.
talking
If you
about.
know,
So
you
like
know.
if you a
Yeah,
knower,
exactly.
you gonna hear that shit and be like, oh,
Yeah, that shit is hard.
Yeah.
Before we go to the next subject,
So
man,
fuck Corday.
Corday, I was
Yeah,
just about to
I
say
was
that,
about
bro.
to
Nah, my homie, shout out Yuri, producer, been on here before. He went to a Corday concert, and he had backstage to meet Corday, blase, and he just handed him a flash drive just full of beats because he's a producer. That nigga just threw that shit on the ground after he
Oh,
gave it
damn.
to him.
Oh.
I was like, oh yeah, fuck you, bitch. Like I wasn't even there, bro. He told me about it, and I was like, yeah, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's my homie, so I'm a ride or die
Yeah.
with that nigga.
Facts.
That's like day one, nigga. I've been knowing that nigga damn near since diapers type shit. So like, yeah, bro. I will understand it. Like if you was just like if he gave it to him and he was like, or he's like, nah, I'm
Just
good,
put that
bro.
shit in your
You know
pocket
what
and throw
I'm
it away
saying?
at
Put it- Yeah,
home.
throw it away, nigga. You don't throw that shit in.
Was it
on
on
the
some
ground.
like type shit or like?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I wasn't
don't
there.
know.
He's just, I think from what he was telling me, it was like he gave it to him, he took it, and as he was about to walk out, he just kind of like, yeah,
Oh, just like slickly
yeah,
like dropped
yeah,
the shit.
trying to drop,
Oh.
yeah, drop the shit.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking.
It's probably an
Yeah.
accident.
It wasn't no motherfucking accident.
That's what he would've
bro.
said.
It wasn't no motherfucking accident. Nah, fuck that.
Ask
nigga
him
for
about
that,
it. He'll be
bro.
like, oh, dude, I'm still looking for that flash
Yeah,
drive.
like, bro, fucking weird ass.
That is-
bitch.
yeah, that is some weird
bro,
shit.
I don't fuck with shit like that, bro. Because I'm a DJ, bro. So if I'm on that type of time or whatever, if I come up to you, or even for Chef Radio, bro, don't tell me like if I come up to you and ask you like, hey, you want to be on Chef Radio? They're like, hell yeah, bro, I'll be on Chef Radio. And then when
We
I'm
were
trying
just
to,
talking about that.
when
Yeah.
I'm trying to schedule you a motherfucking time, you obsolete, you gone, you MIA. Now, come on now, you wasting my motherfucking time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you could have said from the jump, nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
ain't
people are
finna be
yes
mad.
man, bro. A lot of people yes man.
You rare about that though. Or with not being mad if a nigga.
Bro,
said
no, like dead ass. If I,
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
more
niggas-
respectful at that
Yeah.
point though,
Bro,
because like
you told me you didn't want to do it, bro. I came to you, man to man, man to woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I got this thing called Chef Radio. I do this. I do artist interviews, producer interviews, DJ interviews. I would love to interview you and be on my show. If you tell me no, then we good. I'm not mad at you, nothing like that, because you told me a yes or no. Now you gonna piss me off when you tell me yeah, and then I hit you back like, okay, let's go ahead and schedule a time, and you read my shit
And leave it
and
on.
you left it.
Leave it there.
Like now I'm irritated, bro, because you could have just told me like, no, I'm good, bro. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, that type of shit really pisses me the fuck off. That's why I definitely don't fuck with Courtney,
Yeah, it's
bro.
disrespectful.
Because you could have just
That
been
is-
like,
yeah, that is
bro,
mad
it's disrespectful as fuck, bro. You could have just been like, nah, I'm good, bro.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, that shit remind me of Pierre Bourne, and like I love Pierre Bourne, bro. Like I think his music's so good, but like one artist that I really love, like a digital artist, and like I've been a fan of him for a while, made a fan art of like when he dropped some project, and then like when he posted it, he actually commented like some hater shit underneath it,
shit.
and like not as a joke, like saying like some like, yeah, this is not it, like on some just like, it's like, bro, why did you even have to do that? Like you don't even have to engage with this shit. Like you famous as hell. Like bro only has like 10K on Instagram. Like you have no business like getting in the comments and like throwing this hate. And then
Talking some shit
what
down.
it does is it creates this ripple effect of all his fans seeing that shit, and then like they chime in too. And then it's like this digital artist who was just trying to do a kind gesture for somebody is now getting like slammed. It's like,
Slammed and shit,
come
yeah.
on, fam.
Yeah, no, that's weird as fuck.
I don't fuck with that.
You think you're above people kind of thing. I don't fuck with that.
Bro,
God complex.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a bug, bro. It's a couple motherfuckers that I done asked to be on Chef Radio, bro, and they act too Hollywood to be on it. So that's cool. Like, and I'm not saying like they said no to me. It was like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Like I see them out, or I ask them like, yeah, bro, like, hey, I'll just hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, yeah, bro, I get on there. I get on there. And then just every time I talk to you, you like you
Flaking.
You know what I'm saying? You flaking on it. You know what I'm saying? You acting too Hollywood for my little 100 subscriber show, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And then when it pop, he gonna be
And then-
like,
but
hey,
that's
hey,
the thing,
when
bro,
we getting
like-
that in?
Fuck that.
Facts, bro. And I'm gonna be that nigga, bro. If my shit blow, once my shit blow up, and then
I like that correction.
no,
Facts.
yeah, no, once my shit blow up,
Optimism.
for real, and you like, oh, bro, that interview, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
See him on the way up,
I'm
and
a-
you see him on
Or
the
Like,
hit him on the,
especially-
leave him on the scene. Leave him on the
I was
scene.
about to say, especially if you hit me on the gram with that shit, bro, I'm gonna leave you on fucking red just like you left me on red,
Yeah.
bitch. Like for real, bro.
Bro, I
It's-
told
I
myself I
hate
would never be
motherfuckers
like
that-
that.
bro,
Even though it's valid, I was just like, I don't know, bro. I feel like that's just too much. I feel like the mental energy to do that shit, and just like I believe in the karma and shit too. I'm afraid that shit might come back around. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a beam. I'm just like, nah, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
That's cool
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
No, at least you being up front.
Cause it's it's some DJs out here in the city, bro. That's Hollywood, and I'm like, all right, bro, you a DJ for so and so, or you wear this designer and shit like that, bitch. You not better than me. Like
trash
just
anyway.
because you got 30K, 40K, 20K followers on IG. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro. That don't make you better than me.
You can
That don't
buy
make
those,
you a better
bro.
DJ than me. None of that shit, bro. So when you act Hollywood to come on my fucking show, just remember that shit. Like keep the same energy, dead ass.
It's
That's
also
all I'm about, bro.
It's like it's
Because I don't get
documentation
mad,
too.
bro.
Like you're literally offering somebody like a free documentation of
Yep.
like a part of their career.
Exactly.
Like
Yep.
this will forever be cemented. Like when you upload it, like no matter what happens in the future, even if you stop doing it, it's something that when you're an adult, you can literally go
look
back
back
and
on
look at
it,
this and be
bro.
like, I lived this, I did this, and it's like, how do you not, as an artist, and like want that for yourself? How do you not want to leave footprints? How do you not want to leave? That's why I make so much music, and like I'm not in a rush to drop it all, is because it's like I know it will come out eventually, and it's like I'm working on letting it all go at the time that I made it in the right timeline, so people, when I'm gone or I'm not here, if they find out about me, they can understand my story and understand that I tried to leave stuff here for you. Like it's not just for me. Any
bro.
artist that puts their music out, they're doing it
Legacy.
for people,
Yeah.
to like enjoy them and see what they've done and track their progress and look at their life and appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. He put out like 10 albums a month, bro. Like,
Damn.
Nah, not that much, but I am doing 2 projects a month this year, bro.
bro, he be fucking pushing P with the fucking music, bro.
God damn.
Like he be putting
Fuck
that shit
no,
the fuck
baby.
out.
You
No,
wouldn't-
like,
be me.
it's-
I feel like that shit's kind of hard though. There are certain artists that I fuck with that do that shit. I don't know if they do it anymore. I haven't listened to them recently, but I fuck with that.
I want a
Yeah.
Gucci Mane discography, bro.
Damn.
I want it to be like, I want my shit like, you all y'all sit down, and I said this in my other video. It's like I want everyone to be able to be like, oh, I fuck with this tape, and it's like you can only listen to that maybe like there, or it might have not been on this platform or whatever. And it's like over time, you might find out about me in 24, but somebody shows you a song from 2017, and you're like, wait, this Kawaii was crazy. Why is he not doing this shit no more? And it's like that power of the catalog and like just
I fuck with that.
Yeah, bro. And like I've witnessed it firsthand that it's just like the more you give people, the better chance you have to like connect with them. And like that's why like I make a lot of different styles of music, because I'm growing as an artist, I'm learning as an artist, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, and I want people to understand that that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to I want to showcase myself as a human being that does this, and you can do this too. I always talk about it in all my songs, like, don't be mad, you could do it too. Like, anyone can do this shit.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, for sure. Do y'all have a problem? Because I definitely do. Do y'all have a problem with the fact that anybody can put out anything at any time as far as music?
Yeah. Goes back to what I was talking about.
Independently?
Yes.
Or
Goes back to what I was talking about with gatekeepers, bro. Like, what do you mean by have a problem? Like,
I have a problem it's so easy to make music, bro. It's so easy.
Anyone can put their music on Spotify.
That's what I'm saying.
You talking like
Does that bother you?
Distro
That
Kid
shit
2
bothers
shit?
the fuck out of me.
Nah, I don't think so.
It doesn't
Like,
bother
it
me,
doesn't
bro.
bother me much.
How would I be doing what I'm doing right now,
Yeah.
you know?
But that's
you're-
kind of like what we was talking about, bro.
I feel like you're saying
it's almost for the exclusive shit, bro. Like not everybody, because Yuri talked about this shit too. There's hundreds of thousands of songs that are made in a day that are uploaded a day.
I feel you.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say 70% of them hundreds of thousands is fucking garbage. Like, it's terrible. And the fact that you can be in your motherfucking mama's basement on your Dell laptop, Fruit Loops, working, and you just made a motherfucking hit because you put it on fucking TikTok, bro. I feel like that shit is a problem.
my problem is
disagree.
not with that. And it's not a problem, but it's kind of like I was talking about with like barrier of entry. The fact that anybody can make a song, I think, is the actual issue. Or not issue, but like that's the cause for it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
Yeah,
I'm never gonna be upset where like if somebody has something and then can monetize it in a way where it was once.
What you were saying earlier.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it kind of goes back to what I was saying with like the love of it. Niggas used to have to go to work, slave just to afford studio
That's what I
time.
mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like
there's you don't love this shit. You just doing it like we was talking about earlier for the bag, bro. Like anybody, bro.
It's more so like if you revert it, like let's just say like it goes to the way that like that problem doesn't exist, right? Mm-hmm. It would have to go back to like mixtape culture, and the problem is like we live in internet culture, so it's like you have to do this shit in short form content. Like nowadays people do the live like music video, or it's not even a music video, it's just like the live performance or whatever it may be. It's like that's like normal now, and make 15 shorts out of it, make 15 reels out of it and post them all. Like that's normal now. Like you used to be like popping and do some shit like that, and that's like an official music video. Now that's like a million people film themselves like recording this stuff and doing this. So it's like in internet culture, like he said, like we're gonna turn into a cyborg. You either adapt to that or you don't, because otherwise you're gonna be walking around trying to be like, hey, here's my CD. You don't. Cars don't even got CD players no more. We can't go back to the like all of this. And I'd fuck with that. Don't get me wrong. Like I think that's cool. I like the idea of walking up to a radio station and be like, hey, look, I'm gonna be persistent as fuck, keep dropping off my new shit all the time. I fuck with that. But nowadays, you're gonna have to send an email. Nowadays, you're gonna have to pay for a submission. Nowadays, you're gonna have to do all this other shit because everyone is making the bar that was once so high, like down here.
I feel like that shit's just, for me, I feel like that shit's just not earned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you didn't earn that 9 million views you just fucking got.
I mean, that's
you know
but that's
outside.
algorithms. That's algorithms.
Yeah, bro, and that's what pisses me off. Like you wasn't outside in the field. You know what I'm saying? Like it's motherfuckers out here like Kendrick. He was in the field before he was Kendrick.
But
you know what I'm saying?
You also got to like look at that in
different
context.
time period.
He was also one of the first rappers on Twitter.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like, so
you're a product of your time, bro.
Yeah.
I'm definitely an internet
He
rapper,
was all over
bro.
the blogs on the internet, so that was the internet at the time. While niggas were still trying to pass out mixtapes, he was also hustling like.
I get it through. I feel like, bro, you should have to do both. Like,
yeah, I agree.
I don't just promote Chef Radio on IG. Mm-hmm. I go out in the field and I'm like, I go to these different open mics or I go talk to people, be like, hey, I do this thing called Chef Radio, blase, blase. I don't just DM everybody all day like, hey, you want to get on Chef Radio? Hey, you want to get on Chef Radio? Hey, you want to get on Chef Radio?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you're afraid to own it, there's no way you would actually live it one day. So it's like if you can't even get past the point where you bring it up in a conversation where it's like, oh, what do you do? If that's not like one of the first things you talk about, I'm not even on yet. But it's like when people talk to me, it's like, oh, yeah, I make music. I work at Guitar Center. Like, you don't even have to tell them everything that you do. But, like, if you don't put that shit in front of your priority list when you're meeting people and talking to people, their first impression of you is not that you're an artist, and that's your own fucking fault.
I do not say that shit.
That you're an artist?
Yeah, like if it come up, but like I don't know, bro. That's just never been my.
You
like,
don't have to shove
I
it down
know
their
niggas
throat.
that they've known me and just like, wait, nigga, you can rap like that? It's like, yeah. Just,
You're doing yourself a disservice, bro.
I don't think so. Like,
I
because
feel like it's not
I'm
necessary to be
doing so much.
upfront like that all the
Yeah.
time. If
You don't
somebody's
always-
like, do you
yeah.
make music? Then you'll be like, yeah, okay, I do it.
Because my thing is, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
My thing is like, every time I put it up front, you can see like a weariness on a person's face. If a nigga already knows you and then like, oh wait, you can like you do this shit, way
I
more
see
likely
that.
to go check that shit
I
out.
see
Like,
that.
I'd rather build an actual relationship, I guess. than
I'm
try
just
to,
asking
like,
if they.
put
I'm
that
saying
shit
like
up.
if they ask you like, what do you
Oh, well
do?
then, yeah,
Because like
yeah.
when people ask me what I do, I'm not gonna tell them that. I don't want to work at Guitar Center forever, bro. I see myself being an artist and doing this shit. So it's like I'm gonna just tell them where I see myself, and then I'm gonna tell them what I also do, because it's like ultimately that's my priority, and I do this shit. I put so many hours into this shit. I'm wrong if I don't tell you that I don't do this shit. And it's like I'm not gonna walk up to you and be like, I make music, listen to this shit right now. This shit hot. You gonna love this shit. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna be nonchalant as fuck
I hate
about
niggas
it.
like that so much.
I don't like that
bro.
shit.
Bro, you-
I think
look,
they probably put a bad taste in my mouth from doing that. Shit.
yes, another shit that I was gonna say that people should not do is stop spamming people's DMs with your music, because I don't want to be force fed music that I do not fuck with.
Niggas still
And
do
stop.
People still do that shit, and I'm not gonna lie. Somebody did it recently. Not gonna call them out, and all I said was respectfully, bro, do not do that. I don't want to be force fed music.
You nice as hell. I would just block that.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking of doing. But like at the
You're
end
not
of the
a
day,
bridge burner.
I don't want to break anybody.
Motherfuckers do
Some
I
shit
don't
like that might
shit.
hurt
Fuck
somebody's
that.
feelings. And
They people need their feelings hurt sometimes,
that's
bro.
true, bro. But I don't.
He's
wanna
not
be,
gonna be the one to do it.
I don't.
You are.
Facts. Facts.
Niggas gotta nut the fuck up, bro.
Bro. That shit really pisses me the fuck off because,
The DM shit.
dude, that shit, or when you like, hey, listen to my shit hard. Because I get that on a daily basis as a fucking DJ. Yo, shit is not that hard because you want to know why? I ain't never heard it. That's how I know your shit ain't that fucking hard.
That's a fallacy.
You know what I'm saying? Like even my boy Terry Love was talking about it. She's like, you can't be that nigga. You can't be that nigga if I ain't heard you. Like dead ass. You can't be, bro. So when you come up, when you as an artist, bro, and this is like proper etiquette too, bro. As an artist to a DJ, if you come up to a motherfucker, be like, hey, bro, I know you working, blase. I got some bread. Can you play one of my songs? That needs to be the first thing you say is I got some bread.
Provide value.
It
Yeah.
shows that you. It shows that you respect them. Like
You know,
every
that's
time
what I'm saying, bro.
every time I go to buy a feature from somebody, that's the other thing. If I want something from you, I'm gonna come ask you for it. I'm gonna come buy it from you. You don't need to come to me. Kroger does not come to me for my fucking groceries. I go to that motherfucker and I buy them. So when I want to buy
Yeah.
this shit from you, I'm gonna come to you and I'm gonna tell you I'm bread ready.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Out of respect for you.
So, speaking of, bro, Ty the Samurai, whatever.
Shout
know.
out Ty.
Shout out my boy Ty.
Shout out
When
the
he
man.
first came up to me, he said, hey, bro, if I give you such and such amount of money, can you spend my shit? Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But I didn't even take the bread. Like, I was like, no, I'm good. Because that was me being, you know what I'm saying, a nice motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. But like now, because I get that shit so much in the song request and all that shit, bro, you better come to this motherfucker. Like Terry said, you better come to this motherfucker with a hookah, a drink, some bread.
I saw you with
got
a
to
hookah
come,
the other night.
Bro,
I saw you with it.
bro, you better come you better come correct, bro.
Yeah.
If you gonna do that shit. Because I'm in this motherfucker. I got control of everything that's going on in this motherfucker. If I play your shit and your shit is trash,
Damn.
niggas is finna look at me like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
My shit, my whole set, if you come up here and you fucking like, I'm a DJ, bro, so I don't, there's some DJs that do this, but I don't have a preset. Like, I don't go to the club knowing like, oh, I'm gonna play this first, I'm gonna play this. No, I don't do that. Like, I just go through, all right, whatever, I'm feeling out the crowd. But if I'm out here playing music, bro, and you come up to me and you like, play this, I've never heard this song. This could be some R&B shit, and it's 12:30 in the morning, and we just got done turning up to Dreams and Nightmares, and you come up here talking about, yeah, I love my shorty on this type of song, bro. No, because now motherfuckers is finna look at me stupid. So if they gonna look at me stupid, I'm cool with that as long as I just got $100 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then your job's on the line.
And my job's on the motherfucking line for you. For you.
To get
You know what I'm
3 minutes,
saying?
bro.
Yeah,
to
facts.
get 3 minutes. But I promise you, and I've done this multiple times. If you come up to me and your song is garbage, I'm turning that bitch off. If I played it, I'll turn that fucking.
You
I'll
better
turn
than
that-
me,
I'll
nigga.
put that crossfader over so motherfucking quick because what I do is, especially if I've never heard your song,
You listen.
I listen. No, I don't listen to it. I have another song ready just in case your shit is trash. I got another song ready to put on just in case your shit finna get turned off. I'm like, all right, if just in case this nigga shit is trash, I gotta have Lil Baby ready. You know what I'm saying?
Win them back.
I gotta have
The
Lil
safest
Baby ready.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I gotta have it ready, bro. So nah, stop force feeding your motherfucking music. Let that shit come naturally,
Please
bro.
stop.
Organically.
So how much do you think getting like paying a DJ and getting your song played one off actually does for a nigga career?
Nothing.
That's what okay.
It depends.
It depends
Like,
on
it
who
depends-
is
it
in that
depends-
club.
it
It depends who's in the club, and depends
Yeah.
who you are as a DJ.
Yeah.
If you pay
Yeah.
DJ Mr. Rogers, shout out DJ Mr.
Shout out
Rogers
DJ Mr.
here in
Rogers,
Houston,
Yeah.
you can. I don't know how much he would charge you or whatever, but
Yeah.
he could be somebody to break an artist, and that artist gain traction just based off of that spin.
But do you think
But
that
no, no,
one
no,
time?
he's talking about one off.
Once.
One off.
Just one time.
Yeah, one time that
Maybe
one night.
for you, bro.
Maybe.
It'd have to be on a big platform.
It has to
like
be on a
it'd be
big
more
platform, and I think
beneficial,
because
yeah.
depending on, like I said, depending on the DJ, if you're DJing for a
No, we
fucking
talking about just some club shit, bro.
some club
Yeah,
shit, no,
that's what I'm saying. So
Club
it's
shit,
like,
no.
why are
They do
niggas
shit
even
for you.
doing that? I never
That's what I'm saying,
understood
like,
it.
You're coming up to me as an artist, and it's the club packed or whatever. But me playing your shit ain't. If your shit is even hard, bro, motherfuckers not finna come up to the booth and line up and be like, "What song was that you just
That's
played?"
what I'm saying, bro.
That's not
That's
gonna
what I'm
happen,
saying.
bro.
I feel
That's
like it'd be
not
more
finna
beneficial,
happen.
like put a nigga on a retainer or something to play your shit like
Yeah, because
constantly.
because-
all
yeah.
summer.
'Cause
All,
it's-
you know what I'm
it's-
saying?
Yeah, bro.
That makes more sense.
It's
That
an
does make
artist
more sense.
that has a song called "In a Minute," but Roy Fresco. Y'all know Roy Fresco, whatever. So he has a song, bro. I play that shit every time I'm in the club because I fuck with that song and I know nobody out here knows it because he's a
Yeah.
local artist back home.
Oh, you put
So
me
I'm
on.
like,
You put me on them.
bro,
Yeah.
that song
Yeah, it shit was
In
nice.
a minute, bro. So I play that shit every time I'm in the club, but I know the beat hard, everything about the shit hard. So and it's actual. It sounds like it can be.
It sounds
played
some
in the
nice shit.
club,
He
bro.
reminds me of Roddy Ricch. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Beat selection.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Like that's how you can break an artist. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Every time I go to, if I'm at Clay, if I'm at used to be Atomic Bottle, if I'm at Ghost, if I'm at all of these places, all in one night, and I'm going each place, I'm playing his song at each fucking
Yeah.
place. It look like maybe once or twice in a night. Now that's the only like excuse I'll give like a DJ or myself to play a song back to back, or not back to back, but like more than one time in the night is if y'all don't know it. Like if I'm trying to break an artist, I'm definitely play that shit more than once. But that'll do something for you if you really going around this motherfucker and somebody really playing your shit here, there, whatever, or on a daily basis. That's gonna do something for you. You coming up to the DJ in the club on some one night shit, and I play your shit. It's not finna happen. Nobody's about to, like I said, nobody's coming up here like, "Hey, bro, what was that?" you
And
just
bro,
played?"
nobody remembering it.
Nobody
Everyone
remembering
on
that
shit
shit.
in
Drunk
the
as
club,
shit.
bro.
You're the
Everyone is
background
on one.
music.
Thank you, bro.
Everyone
Like, niggas
on
wanna
one,
feel like they
everyone
doing
looking
something.
at people, everyone doing their
They want
own
to get
thing
the
in there.
Instagram moment.
Facts.
Yeah,
Which I
bro.
guess if you actually know how to like leverage that, like I feel like the Baby was like he would do that, but like he would take a bunch of those clips and use that as content to actually make it look like he was doing some shit until it actually became some shit. That's smart.
Yeah,
But like
that's,
if you,
that's a good content.
yeah.
Content
But if you
creation.
literally just paying a nigga just so you can, they playing my shit.
That's
Nigga, what the
I'm
fuck
saying,
are we
bro.
doing,
That's
bro?
not- bro, you just wasted your money
Yeah.
for real. And prime example, bro.
Hey, cut that out. You fucking your bread up, bro.
No, for real. Like, prime example, bro. Everybody know I use the V6 when I'm DJing. If I only use the V6 every now and then, what the fuck is the point of having it? I want to be known as, if you don't know who I am, that's the nigga that use the auto tune every time he DJ. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be known as. You know what I'm saying? Or like, if that's my standout thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
what I do
part
to
of your branding.
Yeah, that's what I do to stand out. Like motherfuckers be like, okay, I may not know his DJ name, but I know every time I see him, he be
Every
the
time
one
that
with
auto-tune
yeah,
motherfucker
auto-tune,
DJing,
got
and he
the
go
auto-tune with
crazy,
it.
bro.
Yeah,
We
like,
need to
you know
go
what I'm
on
saying?
Thursday.
Like, yeah, bro. If I only use that shit at one spot or once every now and then, bro, it's pointless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with the music, bro. It's pointless if the you paying the DJ one time for that one night.
Niggas just be looking for one thing that's gonna blow them up versus being consistent across the board over
Bro,
a period
and
of time.
The first
Impatient.
thing the artists do is if I do play their music, pull their phone out, be like, yeah, niggas playing my shit
See?
in the club. You think you hard because
That's funny, bro.
I
I've never
paid
seen
your
that
shit.
You
happen.
literally just
No,
paid
bro,
for that to happen.
Bro, you just
Yeah, literally.
Yes,
Literally.
you did.
It's like getting drive-through food and being like, "Fuck yeah, I just got this shit." Like you didn't, like you didn't just pay them $14 for that little ass shit. Like,
No,
come on
for real,
now.
bro. For real, and it's like, dude, okay, but again, if your shit is trash, I will turn your shit off in a heartbeat. But stop force, like you said, stop force feeding shit.
Please.
And please, if you gonna come up to the booth, come correct. Come with some bread. Come with a drink. Come with something. Bro. You know what I'm saying? You
More than faith.
bro, for real. And even if you a shorty or a dude or whatever, and you coming up here in this motherfucker, you trying to request some shit. Hey, can I hear this? No. No, you can't. Like I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna buy a T-shirt that says no request. I swear to
Oh,
God.
that's hard.
That is kind of hard, though. I'm
Like,
not gonna
bro,
lie.
like for real, bro, because they actually make those. Like for
Yeah.
DJs, bro, you can actually get you a shirt that says no request. Like like anytime you come up to the booth,
That's gas.
what's good, shorty?
That's fire.
What you need? Did you need something else?
I'm dead.
Type shit? Because read the shirt.
It's
I'm
gonna
say no
make them
request.
get creative. They're gonna try and break the system. You got to give them an incentive. So if you rocking that, they're gonna have to walk up with something, bro.
Absolutely, bro.
True.
Absolutely.
True.
So what I used to do when I first started DJing is I would take a little clipboard with me every time I go, and because I got tired of people saying like or coming up to me and trying to request shit. So I would have a clipboard.
The songs that you played.
No. I would have a clipboard and a pen. I'd just be like, hey, bro, write it down.
And never touch
Like write it down. And I swear to God, and I take it, I look at it. I'm gonna keep doing what the fuck I do.
it. Yo, I knew it.
If I play, because what I really hate about requests, and I was talking to a couple of DJs about this on a couple of other episodes. 9 times out of 10, the song that you're requesting, I've either one already played it or I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up, have a drink, and be cool. Like, bro, for real.
Just wait. Yeah,
just wait. Be patient, nigga. It's not my fault you showed up with this bitch at 8 o'clock. That's what really fucking annoys me, bro. People want to hear the turn up shit at 8:30, 9 o'clock just because you turned up. It's you and your friend. Nobody else is in here. It's 8 o'clock.
You just set up.
Bro, that shit pisses me off too. If somebody sees me coming in, like they like, oh, the DJ finna set up. Before I can even set it, they like, hey, bro, can you turn that? Hey, yo, I ain't even fucking open my laptop, bro. Like, hey, they were like, hey, can you give me some Florida vibes up in this motherfucker while you're yo
Vibes.
what the fuck? Serrato's not even open. Shut the fuck up. Like, dead ass, bro. That shit really pisses me off, bro.
That's funny.
So,
I don't know, bro. I just never had the audacity to do shit like that. It always just seemed weird to me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'd be uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah.
I'd be if we were in a crowd, like if we were in a group right now, I'd be like, hey, bro, you go do that shit. I'm not going to talk to him.
I feel like it's just respecting the art form. And
He's
everything
doing
like
his
that.
thing. Like I just don't want to bother people. It's like if I'm in a retail store too and I'm
because
shopping.
you're doing a job, bro.
If I-
that person's doing a job.
Yeah, like he said earlier, like if I see something like he likes or he gonna research it and do everything. It's like if I'm in a store and I kind of know what I want, I'm gonna try and figure out what I'm trying to do by myself first before I just go ruin somebody's day and ask them a million questions, bro. Because I do that shit and I understand. And like I used to serve tables. I don't do that shit anymore. Every time I go out to eat now, I sit down and I still think about what if I was still doing this shit. I'm not gonna treat this motherfucker like I did not just do this shit. Like
Facts.
I was gonna say another thing for a lot of up and coming artists. If you want me to shoot your video, can you please make sure you don't come inebriated or high as fuck? I've worked with people who we shoot videos and they're drunk and high, and in the middle of shooting, they don't know the song. So when I finish editing the video, it looks like they don't know the song.
wow,
You know what I'm saying?
that's crazy.
Like, if you're lip syncing and you're just like, just moving your mouth, bro, and it's not according to what the lyrics are, bro, don't book me for that shit.
Yo, just keep your mouth shut. And
Bro,
just-
it's
Yeah,
a
bro,
fact.
don't
All
book me for
B-roll.
that
Bro,
shit.
but
It's a
also-
waste of
Yeah,
my
and
time.
those
edit-
videos go kind of hard too. Like there's nothing wrong with all B-roll.
Exactly, but don't fucking plan a shoot just for you to be fucked up the whole time and then we not get nothing.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
wild.
it's not
we in a-
That's
professional.
worth using.
Bro, we're in a fucking professional setting as well, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing a job for you as far as like he go. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing a job for you, bro. So come to this motherfucker correct. Like I said, come to the DJ booth correct, bro. Come to this motherfucker correct, bro. We getting a job done. And especially I don't understand how you can show up like that knowing that you paying for a fucking service.
Facts.
You paying for this shit.
Wasting your own money.
What's
You
wrong with
wasting
y'all?
your bread.
What's wrong with y'all?
It's like getting super fucked up before you go get a tattoo. It's like you're gonna be acting stupid the whole time you're supposed to be just sitting in a chair. It's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Come on,
Facts.
bro.
It's like, bro, nah. Before I get to this next one, you want
Take y'all craft seriously, please.
you want to get you want
That's why we need
Oh,
gatekeepers.
dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Dead.
Oh, damn.
What you want to do? I
We
can
just
I can
do
move
them
these two.
No, we just do them too. I don't really care.
That's why we need
Oh.
gatekeepers, bro. See?
Facts.
Niggas
Yeah,
thought it
we
was
need
crazy
gatekeepers.
first.
At the end of the day, we need gatekeepers, man.
Nah, facts.
Shout out Neeko, man.
So do y'all have like anything like as far as like a pet peeve that artists that you see artists do that you just can't fucking stand, or it just kind of makes them seem like they not a true artist? Like for instance, Todd
I know
Samurai
what the
said
fuck you about to say, and I disagreed with him on that shit so hard.
when he said if you
you
got a
don't write your
ghostwriter,
shit,
basically.
I
that
told
you got
him
a
this
real
too,
artist.
so he knows I feel this way. No, bro.
I think
that's
it's
cap.
cool.
Wait, what?
If
The
you
fact
gotta
that you have a ghostwriter?
He said if you got a ghostwriter, you're not a real artist.
I disagree.
A
A lot of the
Yeah,
content. that
it
they
depends.
send-
And depends on the genre of music you're in. I feel like if you're a rapper in hip hop and you got a ghostwriter, then you should not be there.
So is Easy E shouldn't have been here.
The way I see it, bro.
You
Wait,
cannot
hold on,
tell me
hold on,
Eazy-E
hold on,
should have not
hold
been
on,
here.
hold on. But like, I feel like people hold Eazy-E up to that standard of him being a hip hop legend, but I don't agree with that. You put Tupac, Biggie next to Eazy-E, and Eazy-E had ghostwriters practically his whole career, and the only staple to Eazy-E is his voice.
The voice is an
But
instrument.
Yeah,
what
that's
I
the
was about
point.
to
He's
get
a
on.
legend, bro.
Bro.
All that shit is not. It's
A lot of the
you about
demos
to get
that
into
they.
another hot take. Bro.
I understand what
This
you're.
is- yeah.
I
Music
understand
is
what
not
you're
the
getting at.
most important part of being a musician.
But as a rapper, I feel like you should be a rapper writing your own shit.
I understand
Because then,
that.
like, if,
Rapper is just a job
But
title.
that's that like
Yeah.
that's that like real rap mentality, and like I understand that and I respect that, but like a lot of people, the demos that they send like on the ghostwriting stuff, like the person who does it is just an amazing songwriter. Like they're not
That
they're
makes
not able
sense,
to
yeah.
perform it, and they know like Nicki Minaj's writer, for example, like all of like her mannerisms and like her brrr and like all the like sound effects and crazy like the ghostwriter, like you can hear where that comes from in like that process too, and like things like that. So like these writers, they know these artists and like they know like
Yeah.
how to bring it out
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, yeah.
And it's not that, and Nicki writes a lot of her own shit, but
Yeah.
it's like when you're that up, you're gonna work with writers who know you just as well.
I respect
as you know
that though,
yourself.
but I feel like if your career is solely based off you having ghostwriters,
see
then
that
it's
too.
different.
That's why I'm on the
So-
fence, bro.
So
I feel
remember-
like
I'm on the fence, but like to what you're saying, like I don't know. R.I.P. Eazy-E, bro, but I
One,
don't hold him up to. I don't hold him
You
up
can't say
to
he's
a
not
legend.
a legend. That's just factually
Look, okay,
incorrect.
I'm
I'm sorry,
all right.
bro.
But you can't put him next to Tupac and Biggie.
I never said he was.
I know, but when people say hip hop legends,
You
they
can
say
make the
Tupac-
argument there is no Pac without Easy.
I agree with that.
So
I agree with that. But like that's like saying DJ Quick didn't help Kendrick Lamar come up. And DJ Quick's not considered a legend unless you from LA.
I think
no.
I'm gonna
okay.
be honest.
I'm
bro.
a hip hop head, so I'm gonna
I
bow
am
out
too,
on that
bro,
one.
But like if you ask somebody from KC,
Yo,
would you consider DJ Quick a legend?
no,
Thank you.
You're just
I
not
mean, I'm
educated.
Thank
from
you.
Houston,
No.
and I don't feel
we
that
wouldn't,
Bro.
That's what I'm saying though. Like you have to know hip hop to know how people come up.
But that is not comparable to Easy.
It is though.
So
DJ,
I'm gonna go back to my point right quick. Remember earlier when I said there's 3 different parts of being a rapper?
Yeah,
yeah.
Writing was only one of them, bro. Performance and delivery, like literally
Yeah,
the art of
yeah.
recording.
Delivery.
So if he has 2 out of the 3,
out of three.
if you agree with that premise,
60%.
and he has 2 out of the 3, then how is he not a rapper?
I don't. I'm on the fence, bro. It's tough because like I don't agree with him being a legend, of him being held up to the standard of Tupac and Biggie, like many people do. Sorry, but I consider him a legend due to the fact that he kind of helped create the wave of that Compton gangster rap, which wasn't a thing before. You know what I'm saying? Like based off of that, I would say yeah, he's probably a legend, but you can't hold him up to the standard of actual hip hop
We're
legends.
talking about in artistry.
Yeah, because
Artistry,
artistry
yeah.
is a lot of it's a lot of me. Look at what I'm doing.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
me
yeah.
expressing myself, and like a lot of people who have issues with that, it's just because it's not their true expression. Even though they are the ones who said it, and they might have related and felt that way. It didn't come from within their body and in their soul.
I feel like we
don't
throw
know,
around
bro.
that fucking word legend too much too.
I agree with that.
Legend. Wait. Oh, fuck.
All day.
What's the other word?
Everyone a legend.
Icon.
Bro.
Nah, icon. I mean,
I like the word icon.
Yeah, like legend to me does not mean
what it's meant to mean.
you're good at whatever you did. It just means you made an impact somehow.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I agree with
So
that.
like that's what I
Because
mean.
legend and like legacy kind of go almost hand in hand, bro. Like if you leave a legacy, bro, like that's what me and Yuri was talking about too, bro. Like when we was doing a whole bunch of artist shit, like it doesn't matter about the fame and the fortune and shit like that. I want to be able to leave a legacy,
yeah.
of some shit, bro. And then that's when you can be like, okay, that motherfucker's a legend. But we just throw out that motherfucker so much, and I see people on social media be like, yeah, R.I.P. bro, he was a legend. No, the fuck he was not.
I agree with that.
No,
I know
the
what you're
fuck
talking
he
about.
was
Yeah, I
not.
know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
Like,
people ride hype too when people
bro.
die,
Yeah,
bro,
facts.
shut that shit the fuck up and shut that shit the fuck down, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like X, I liked his music. He was cool. That nigga's not a legend.
Yeah, he is.
No, the fuck he's not. Wait.
I agree
know,
and
bro.
disagree with you. Mostly
bro,
because he kind of helped
what?
bring that SoundCloud
He's not a
underground
legend,
rap.
bro.
How is he
I
not?
don't
He
know about that
revolutionized
one,
the
bro.
SoundCloud rap, internet rap.
And
Fucking,
bro,
Juice WRLD, not a legend, bro. No.
I agree with that. I don't think Juice WRLD is a legend.
Bro, no.
I don't think Juice WRLD is a legend.
bro, no.
Pioneers an entire
Yeah, no,
subgenre
like a lot of
rap.
my
What are you
early, a
talking
lot of my
about?
early shit was like.
But you could
heavily-
say Lil Peep did that first.
Yeah, you could easily say that too.
Yeah, but how Juice WRLD though?
Did
Lil
you do-
Peep's emo rap
Bro,
and Juice
let me
WRLD's
say
emo rap
something,
are
bro.
completely
No,
different.
Juice
But it's
WRLD
still emo rap
But
was
it's
the
still
first-
the biggest.
In my opinion, Juice WRLD was the first like emo auto tune like
Don't get
sad
me
rapper
wrong. Y'all
artist
got me
to take it
defending
to
shit
the
I
industry
barely
and
listen
make
to.
it this big. Like I don't think we've seen it get that big
Bro,
from another artist on some sad boy shit, and a lot of people was really fucking with that, bro.
But
Don't
Lil
get me
Peep
wrong.
did that first.
Like
just not as big.
Juice WRLD, X, like I said.
Cause
I don't know about
because
that.
he went sooner.
Okay.
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
Juice
If-
WRLD,
okay,
If
okay,
Peep-
yeah.
If
You got,
Peep had his time,
yeah.
dude, it would have
I
been his
agree.
game. But it's just like he unfortunately went too soon. I think he walked so a lot.
It
of
was.
people
It would
could
have been
run.
different, bro.
Facts,
Juice
facts.
WRLD was a rapper that made emo music. Pete was
Bro,
an
he-
emo
Emo
artist
rapper,
that made rap. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they
I agree.
had different entry points.
I
Juice
agree.
could freestyle for
Bro,
Exactly. He
I
was a
agree.
rapper.
I agree.
Bro. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not disputing the fact that they're.
He's still not a
good.
legend to me though. to
They're
be
not
honest.
legends though.
He's still not a
Like,
legend.
What is your
when
where's the bar?
when I say legends? Tupac, Biggie,
Jay-Z.
You know what I'm saying?
Is Wayne in this?
You're-
Okay,
Wayne is
I was
in
about
there.
to
I
leave.
feel like, see,
I was about
this
to
is what I was
leave.
talking about with the
Wayne
definition.
is a
You're
fucking legend.
you're conflating the greatest to do the shit with legends to me. Cisco is a legend. The nigga that made Thong Song, he's a legend for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Soulja
Bro.
Boy is a legend.
I'm not saying. Okay, so
I agree
are we
with the
gonna- are we
Soulja
gonna
Boy.
say like
Cisco
There's
not a
like
legend,
different-
nigga.
you said who?
Cisco, that nigga, the nigga that made Thong
I
Song.
wouldn't say-
You
I
did
wouldn't
some
say that,
crazy
but I don't
shit
think
that
so.
is still here generationally. Are you
Timeless.
serious?
No, Timeless
That
is
makes you a
another-
legend.
Timeless music
Timeless
doesn't
is
make
different.
That makes
yeah.
you a
Timeless is
legend.
different, bro.
Timeless is
That
different.
you were just talking about legacy and legend. Making something timeless
Yeah.
means you
All
left
of-
a
you
legacy.
did.
All
Therefore,
of these
you
words
are
are
a
very
legend.
close to each other.
Wait, but you could say any album that somebody who's passed that dropped is what were we saying? Part of their legacy?
It is
Or timeless, my bad. Timeless. Anybody who maybe had like a posthumous album drop, you could say it's timeless.
Probably because usually in in today's society, it's gonna blow up if they were like big enough and past because of the way
Yeah,
that
Not if it
labels treat
dies.
this.
Yep.
Timeless is like past like a decade.
Yeah,
or two.
past
When I
like a
s- when
decade.
I mean like legend, bro, like
Michael Jackson.
well,
Okay,
Definitely-
well, that's just the
definitely
greatest
legend.
nigga that
Yeah,
ever
ever
made
do.
Yeah,
you-
music.
but I'm saying like the fact that he made music constantly and you can still play that shit now and still enjoy it makes it timeless.
So I'm gonna kind of go sports to it. I think Stephen Curry is a legend when it comes to the NBA because he revolutionized basketball in the 3-point shot. You know
So
what I'm
how
saying?
did Juice WRLD not do that with rap?
I just don't feel like
I feel like there were too many people around Juice WRLD,
Oh, dude.
not his team, but around when Juice WRLD was out, there was so many of the same genre rappers.
And he was doing it
out,
the best.
Out at the
You
time.
would
That-
freak out if you saw how many Juice WRLD type beats get uploaded
I'm
to
aware.
YouTube.
yeah, I'm
Still
aware.
to this date.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
aware
like
of that.
every single day. Like I think he has.
don't get me wrong. I think he was an amazing artist, bro. I
It's
just
funny
don't
as hell.
feel
I
like
barely listen to this nigga, bro.
I don't actively listen to his
don't
music on a
actively listen
day-to-day
to it.
basis at
I
all.
don't
But
actively listen to it, but like I've heard songs just because I've been around a lot of people that may listen to him or whatever.
Ty would be
But
on
like,
your
Juice
ass
WRLD
right
is for
now.
the kids, though. I'm not gonna lie.
that's what I was about to say.
And I
There's
think
kids
that's
who are
another
like-
reason y'all are saying this, bro.
what.
Just because we're older, like niggas that's like 14 listening to that nigga, he's a legend to them, bro.
Yeah, like bro,
And
like,
they're the ones that are gonna
that's-
dictate
that's
that
what-
No,
shit.
I'm saying like kids, like fucking toddlers and
Dude, there's
7-year-olds.
like
and
6-year-olds who like love Juice World. Like
Bro,
it is like
it's crazy.
insane.
It's I don't know how or why that happened.
Melody, bro.
It's the melodies.
Melody.
It's the
Okay.
melodies because
Melody
he
is
has
king.
this.
Still not a legend,
Bro, he has
like,
this song. No, I don't. I agree, bro.
Because
Ice Spices.
you could say kids were listening to fucking
Niggas
Soulja
ain't
Boy
hear
back
me.
when he popped off, and Soulja Boy was only what, like
You don't wanna bring
17.
that back, he gonna get heated.
No, yeah.
Soldier Boy, bro.
People were actively
If you sit
listening
here
to
and look
Soulja
me in
Boy
my
back then.
fucking face
I
and tell me
gotta
Soldier
say-
Boy not a
Nah,
legend.
I agree
gotta
with
say-
that,
I
though.
gotta
I agree.
say that Soldier Boy is a legend.
Okay.
Okay,
He was the
that
first.
means- that
he
means
was the
Lil
first
B is a
internet
legend,
meme too, like the first internet
If Soulja
meme
Boy's a
rapper
legend,
to
Lil B
come
is
out.
a legend, bro.
Lil B is definitely a legend.
There we go.
But Juice,
Are we all in
And
agreement
I
with
love
Lil
Lil
B?
B.
No, but
We're all
love
good
Lil
with Lil B.
but Lil B
Yeah.
practically
Tell me
put
what Lil
on
B did
internet
that Juice
rap-
WRLD did. Because you can't say that because you just said Soldier Boy did that.
Wait, what?
You just said Soldier Boy was the first internet rapper.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Lil B is kind of like the pioneer of SoundCloud music, along with Space Ghost Perp.
I don't give Lil B SoundCloud. I give Lil B YouTube, not SoundCloud.
He was.
Nah, it correlates though.
He kind of just
think so?
he kind of just dominated the internet for a while.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't even going
yeah,
front.
Like, and he came out during like 2020. No, he's been doing this shit a while, but he popped off 2014, 2015, 2016.
blog
and
culture
so on.
was blog
before
culture
that.
was
Yeah.
blog culture is like really what got that off the ground. Like
That's what
Soulja
I'm
Boy
saying,
doing
though.
the like dropping his songs as somebody else's shit, and you think you getting the new Wayne, but you actually bumping Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Like that
I
era
hated that
of shit.
Fuck that nigga for that shit.
That's fine.
No, I mean, in retrospect, nigga, I wanted the new Jeezy. I don't know.
Hey,
fuck,
man.
crank that shit. No.
If you were the one doing that and you got their ass, you would feel good about it, man.
Yeah, bro.
The word legend does get thrown
That
around.
Ice
shit-
Spice
I was
a
about to
legend.
say, I
So
was-
my,
I told you he was gonna do that, bro.
Dog.
say it again. Say it again.
Ice Spice a legend. She not really a legend, but y'all niggas said she don't make
Bro,
good
she's
music. Y'all are
fucking
tweaking.
garbage, bro.
How?
She doesn't
Bro,
make
she doesn't
terrible
make-
music, but her music is not.
It's not for
No,
me.
No,
It's not for me, and I
No.
feel like it's
No, she makes fucking garbage ass.
it's
music,
subjective, bro. I don't fuck with her music, but you could say that her music is the equivalent to what murder music, drill rap, or whatever the fuck to women.
Thank you. That
so
is my
I
point.
respect. So I respect that, but it's not for me.
The
I
same
fuck-
way
I
I
fuck
get in
with
the
that
car
take.
and want
You
to
know
listen
what I
to
mean?
Album
Like-
by
I fuck with that
Dirt
take.
is
I
what
don't
they do
even-
in her mood.
Like, damn, she in her mood.
Bro, if you sit here and tell me that's the song that made me be like, all right, wait, she got something.
I did see
I fuck
something.
with that song,
She
bro.
did a
Yeah.
feature recently that
She
was
in
not
the
on
mood.
some drill shit, and
Yeah,
it,
with
it
Pink Panther.
It was hard.
Wait, y'all haven't heard it?
No,
I haven't heard
a
it.
different song. It's like with like 4 people on it, and she's like the last verse, and like in the video she come out of elevator. I don't know what it's
On
called.
some drill shit or no?
No, it's not a drill beat, and it was like I was like, yo, if she maybe got on some shit that wasn't drill,
heard that.
'cause,
I
like,
fuck with
the
her
thing-
delivery and her voice.
Yeah, like I have a
No, that shit too soft.
bro. If it's not
That
Joe,
shit too soft
my boy
for me.
Everybody can't
Josen,
be
that's the
fucking
only drill
Dirk,
I'm
bro.
listening to. I ain't listening to no other drill. Like,
damn, bro.
I don't really
Everybody
rock
not
with drill.
Vaughn.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than my homie that makes it, I don't really mess with it like that.
Bro, how I explained it to Ty when we was talking about it was like there was a market, like all the like city girl, like I want to be like lit out here ratchet, damn near doing the same shit the niggas be doing. Like that vein of women had they shit served with Megan, city girls, like I was saying, Cardi,
Yeah.
all them. There was the
All
girl
that
next
music
door,
is the same, bro.
girl next door who's just a nice girl, who pretty girl, like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have representation in rap music. She did that for them.
I respect that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
respect that take.
And my definition of a good song is a song that achieves the purpose it set out to achieve.
I can't argue
She
with
connected
that.
with that shit. So how does she not make good music? It just might not be for you, but it's doing what she intended it to do.
I always,
I don't
always
think-
say make music
I don't
with
think
a
it's
purpose.
good, but I respect it because I know other people fuck with it. If you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't fuck with it, but the fact that she has like kids and younger girls and
you can recognize emotion.
I can
Yeah.
recognize the appeal and I can recognize like the effect that it has
I
on
agree
people
with that
nowadays.
because my homie DJ J Fresh said the same shit. Like, I can respect it per se, bro.
But I don't fuck with
But I
it.
just don't fuck with it at all. I think
that's
it's
fine.
terrible, bro.
You could say that she's the woman, the female version of like a 5-year-old foreign or a Pop Smoke for New York people. Cause she's putting on female like drill shit on in New York.
You seen that one video that get the fuck out New York? that went viral on Twitter recently?
No,
Nah,
I don't know her artist name, but she's so hard, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh wait,
Man.
are you talking about the joint where she was in the studio with Busta or something?
That's the remix of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so he got on the remix, but
I
the
like
original
that
song
I
is
thought
like
that song was pretty
it's
bad.
a it's
I'm
a
not gonna lie.
it's a live performance, but I don't know, the energy kind of fire. I fuck
the
with,
one
I
with
fuck
the-
with her
with the
doing some
corn dog
different
or
shit.
whatever?
I don't really know much about the song. I just saw the video going up on Twitter. I was like, hey, she doing her own thing. It's kind of
We need to
hard.
let all that 90s boom bap East Coast rap die. The only niggas that are like even remotely doing it well are
Griselda.
Yeah, bro.
Let it die though. Why?
Because I feel like trying to.
Keep it alive.
That's the reason why I feel like rap is stagnant as shit right now. Because niggas keep trying to rehash old shit or like are too stuck in their way.
That's gonna happen
Trying to
always.
bring-
But that's
Any
what
art
sells.
form-
That's
in-
what sells right now.
in any
Labels
art
run
form,
this.
that shit's gonna recycle, bro. You
What do you
can-
mean by recycle?
You
This
gonna hear it? Go ahead.
I feel like the shit that came out in the '90s is probably gonna start coming back around.
it is.
Same
And
way
then-
clothes do.
and
Same
then
way
the
clothes
shit-
do.
And then that's what I'm saying. Any art is always going to be recycled because people from our era are probably going to take inspiration from 80s, 70s, 60s, maybe
But
90s
that makes
rappers.
it new. I'm saying niggas are literally trying to remake DJ Premier type beats and still rap on them.
I respect
That's
that.
what I'm.
Some
That's-
people
I respect that.
some people
complain
like
about
that.
not being on. Like that shit is crazy.
Nah, but I respect that because if that's the music that you like making, bro, then do it.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying don't make that shit. Okay, let me
But,
rephrase.
like, 'cause, like-
Let me not say let it die, but niggas gotta realize you're catering to a niche market.
You need.
at
That's
that
what I was
point.
gonna
Oh,
say.
okay. Yeah,
Understand
okay,
your
that's
market.
different.
Yeah,
That's
niggas want
different.
that shit to be popular.
That's
That's
why I didn't fuck with
different.
hyperpop, bro, because like hyperpop was booming up, especially on Twitter, bro, and like
Is that
everyone.
like the 100 gex kind of
Yeah.
music?
Yeah,
shit?
so
Okay.
like that was popping off, and then like a million subgenres like Digi, all this other stuff came out, and like I knew that shit was a bubble off rip. Like I knew because the people who started it already blew up. The Eric Doa and like all those other people who already popped their shit, Glaive, all that stuff. Like they're the ones who did it, so like they're on. But everyone else trying to recreate it, you only gonna get so far. You gonna get 15 or 20K replicating this shit that already worked for other people, and you ain't
Yeah.
gonna ever surpass that. So don't be mad when you could have looked at your market and seen like this is the market cap for this investment if you look at it like that. So you just gotta know what you're trying to play into. Like, who is your audience? Do you even know who you're trying to sell this shit to?
I feel like that's why Drake is so versatile
He is.
What do you
because he
mean?
tries to appeal to too many people, and it works for him actually.
He does.
It works
appeal.
for him a lot, and
Yeah.
you could say that he doesn't have a specific sound, but at the end of the day, it's still.
No, he
I don't know how
got
to.
the sound,
I don't
but
know how
I know
to
what you're
say it.
saying.
I don't know how to say it. He has his own sound, but the
But he
fact that
can
he takes
chameleon.
inspiration. Yeah, he's a chameleon.
Yeah.
He can adapt to certain trends and shit, and still make that shit work to his advantage.
How y'all feel about the statement Drake is top 3 rapper all time?
Huh?
It's-
Top 3 rapper of all time.
All time.
Not for me. Not for me.
That's
I'm
hard.
talking about
like
all encompassing, not just
That's hard
all
though.
encompassing.
Because
yeah.
I think
He got
about
artists
he's
of
top
the.
three.
He got artists.
I actually think he's number 2. Wayne's one for me.
I do.
Wayne won.
Wayne is one. Jay-Z.
all
Bro.
over Hove.
Yes,
I think he's done.
I
I think
would
Drake's done.
die
a
on
lot,
this
though. Like,
motherfucking hill that Jay-Z is not that nigga, bro. I swear to God, I would die on that fucking hill, bro. Jay-Z's not that nigga, bro.
How?
Like,
wait,
I
hold on,
respect.
hold on.
Wait,
Hold
you
on,
go
hold on,
first and say how he is.
Hold on,
bro.
hold on. Who else do you put up there? Let's say in your top 5.
I'll put him at 3.
Who else is in your top 5?
A nigga top 3, but he not that nigga.
Who else is your top 5 though?
Yeah, me thinking he was in like yo 20. Okay, I overreacted.
I
mean-
would probably put like. I'll probably end it off with like Tupac and Biggie. Probably end it off there.
I can't put Pac in my top 5.
I don't think
Me
I can
neither.
either.
Me neither.
I
don't
feel
even
like, I feel like the
put Biggie
fact
up
that
there.
he died so soon kind of cut that shit off for me because like you can hold up somebody's catalog compared to somebody
Yeah.
else's and that shit overpasses them,
Bro,
surpasses them. My
for
bad.
me, no, you good, bro. Bro, Jay-Z's music is like I respect it, bro. I respect Hove. I respect all the time and work that he done put in because I done did my research on Jay-Z, bro. So I respect it all. It's just Wayne is. Hey, what that nigga Drake say? Lil Wayne's just too good.
I mean, dude, Wayne is
You just
Wayne
like
is
him
my number
more?
one for
Okay,
sure.
But you made me think like he was overrated as shit. Like
No, never that,
nah,
bro.
nah,
never that.
nah.
I don't
that-
think it's not. I don't
that
think
When
just
you
don't make
relevant
sense
for-
in
Nah,
my head.
Yeah, when you relevant for as long as people have been, like
That's
that's
what I'm
the
saying.
other
Yeah,
thing.
nah.
Like for me, that's like what weighs a lot into being a GOAT is like Wayne has literally been getting attention since he like 12.
Yeah.
And like
has
actually
kept it.
and being
That's
like
what I'm
and
saying,
being
bro.
fire
Yeah.
since he's like
Yeah.
12 and
Yeah.
like never had like that
oh, let me fall off and like come back up. It's like every time you know Wayne's on a track is like, damn, that artist low-key is coming up now because like they working with Wayne. Like
Facts.
that's like a sign of achievement. Like you do that shit, like you know you really might actually go somewhere kind of
Bro,
thing.
this-
Pure rapping, you think Wayne is better than Jay?
I do.
Absolutely.
Dude.
Pure rapping.
Lyricism?
Yeah.
Wayne better than
Wayne
Jay.
better.
Jay.
Wayne.
Wayne gonna make
I'm
me
saying
laugh
it's
more, and like a
easy,
big
bro.
part for me is like rapping needs to be like making me laugh
Bro, have
and make
you
me
heard-
feel things and
Nah,
like all
nah,
kind of other
I'm
shit.
gonna stick with Wayne.
Bro, have you heard the Latex?
Nah, bro, everybody knows that bar, but
Bro,
I think
no.
no.
Did you
I
know
think
when he was
the fact that he didn't remember it.
Yeah.
yeah, that shit was
That shit was
crazy.
funny.
That shit was crazy as fuck. But I was gonna say, I feel like
It's
Wayne,
more impressive that Jay does remember all that shit and he don't write it down.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about
Well,
that shit, bro.
I mean, you could just say he's smarter, maybe,
yeah. Or a
Maybe
better
he has
memory.
a-
smart as shit.
A better
too.
memory.
or a better. Yeah, there you go.
No,
because they're now making him
you
sound like
saying
he's stupid
just
as
the
shit or
fact that
some
He
shit.
don't even remember that he wrote a bar. Is
I mean,
not
bro,
impressive. to me.
I record
That is-
off,
Nigga
I
might
record
just
off
be
the T and
That
off
is
the leaf,
mad-
bro.
that
I
is
be
mad
forgetting my
impressive.
shit all the time.
But-
Like I punch in, so it's like it's if you fucked up in the studio, you know Wayne probably been off fucking bumbo and drinking and
God.
that shit.
You're
So
the lighter
yeah.
flick before every verse.
Oh God.
But
Yeah.
I feel like the fact that you can listen to any Wayne song right now and maybe even catch on to some new shit makes
that
his
with
lyricism
Jay.
fucking a lot better.
You can do that
Yeah.
with Jay easily.
I don't think so. I feel
Okay.
like I feel like Jay's voice and his delivery is what makes him much.
No,
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I can't listen to a whole full Jay-Z album. I have not, and I will not, bro.
Oh,
I
tripping!
can't.
That shit is hard.
I can't, bro.
This shit is nice, bro.
I think it's
can't, bro.
easier to listen to a Wayne project top to
easier,
bottom
yes.
than it is a Jay
It-
project.
Absolutely,
I think
bro.
What?
Absolutely.
Wait, a Wayne project, top to bottom.
I can
Now?
bro.
no, I would
No,
I would put a Hove album
Now?
over
You
a
can-
Wayne
you
album.
can take- no,
Today-
you can take.
It would drop
Jay-Z's
tomorrow.
Bro, no,
I'm
no.
gonna listen to
No, I
Wayne's
mean like,
first.
I thought you were saying like you would
An
rather
older-
listen to a whole like
yeah.
Wayne album over a whole
That's- yeah.
Jay-Z album.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, I
No,
would.
I think I would enjoy a Hove album top to bottom more than I would a Wayne album.
I can't make it through a whole album, bro.
I
You
fuck,
just said you ain't even tried, or have you tried?
No, I have tried. I
Oh.
can't
I
do
fuck
it.
with
Like,
Wayne, and I know he's a lot more lyrical. I'd say similes, metaphors, whatever than Hove is, but I think he's too conceptual at times.
Who, Wayne?
Wayne is
Bro, that Dr. Carter song aged terribly.
that shit and other songs off that album.
Yeah, bro. Like, it hurts me to say that shit because Carter 3 is like
It's good.
up there for
It's really
everybody.
good. It's really
but
good.
it's just like a lot of that shit ain't aged the
I
same.
don't
Unpopular
like- I don't
opinion,
like-
Carter 4 is better.
By
I
popular
love
opinion?
I love
Unpopular.
Carter
Oh,
4 because like that was
Unpopular
when I was like
opinion, Carter 4
I
is
was in
better.
middle school with Beats on and Beats just came out and I'm bumping
Yeah.
Carter 4 and that
Yeah.
shit. So
Boy,
you know,
she will.
Mega Man came on and that was my
That shit was
joint.
hard. That
Mega
shit was
Man
hard.
was like my song on that. Like, bro, I just fucked with Wayne so much.
Bro,
Like,
I
I'd be in
fucked with
PE
Wayne,
with
bro,
my little
yeah. See, y'all
earbuds in,
just
listening to
stands.
Bro,
Wayne.
look,
look.
Because that's
You're
when
talking.
he would start dropping like I am not a human being, the motherfucking dedication.
That shit has not aged
all
well
that shit,
because I was
bro.
gonna say we're talking Carter 3. You're talking Dr. Carter song. Now listening to it, I don't fuck with it.
Bro.
I don't fuck with Pussy Monster either because that shit did not age well, bro.
It didn't.
Bro.
But what's interesting is like the first time I heard it, I didn't really mind it as much because like I didn't know what was going on,
think
and then
it's
I
just-
felt like after I knew the skit and I knew what was going on, it's like all right.
It's just
like,
too conceptual, bro.
Bro, Jay, his first album still has more
Bangers.
replay value than a lot of niggas class.
But you can't judge people
I
on their
agree
growth
with
and
that.
progression because my first album gonna be so trash
No,
compared to
and
where I
I'm
go.
not just talking about that though. If you go back to that shit, the reason I put Jay up there because I feel like a lot of the reason people say Wayne is a better lyricist, to me, lyricism is not just double entendres, metaphor. It's substance as well, bro.
Yo.
Like
Fair.
the game in
I agree.
Jay's shit, like Wayne put out so much shit where it was obvious he was kind of just saying shit and the shit was hard, but like it ain't really had no weight to it. Everything that has come out of Jay-Z's mouth, bro, there's a reason there's a fucking meme. Would you rather have 100,000
Yeah.
or dinner with
Yeah,
Jay-Z?
for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So like that's why I don't know, bro. I can't put
I think it's a double-edged sword, bro.
yeah.
The-
but
the-
at the end
when
of
you
the
put
day,
it that
both of
way,
them.
when you
Yeah.
put it that
Oh,
way,
yeah.
it
At the
makes
end
a
of the
lot
day,
of sense.
both
for
of
sure.
them are fucking
Because
dope.
it's like I have certain songs that I make where I feel like you can kind of tell like I was more in that mode where I was trying to create something a little bit more lyrical, something a little bit more like artistic and have depth. And there is other times where like I do kind of just want to be fucked up in the studio and like just have fun and say a bunch of shit. So it's like I think it also
And
depends
there's
on like
times for both.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
time at the right place for sure. And
I
so
agree.
yeah, it's always hard to
They're not
like.
watching Ice though.
Hey,
He
another
tripping.
unpopular
He's just
opinion, bro.
he's just trying to push buttons, man.
No, for
For
real.
real.
T.I. had one of the best.
Okay.
He had top.
You got bro
He had
stressing
one of the
today.
top 5 albums of the 2010s with Trouble Man, Heavy is the Head, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Which one is
Top 10
That's-
albums?
One where like he
top
holding the
5
holding
of the
the
2010s, bro.
I don't know about
rap
that.
album or albums?
Period.
Whoa.
I think that's a little
Period.
too far-fetched,
No.
bro.
Have you listened to that full
Finna
album?
go look at the
one
track
through-
list
one
right
I
now.
through-
haven't listened to it in a minute.
I
Bro.
feel like more music came
But
out
I
back
feel like
then.
a lot
Bro.
more music. Like
That's
better
what I'm
than
I
saying.
have
2010?
this. I have this.
Yeah,
he
'cause,
came,
like,
it came
not
out in
more.
either 2011 or 2012, bro.
It's definitely not one because my beautiful
Better
Dark Twisted
music
Fantasy
more
came out then.
frequently.
Yeah,
definitely not
Oh,
one.
yeah. No, I put that above it. But
2010s?
2010s, bro.
Fuck no. Yeah, this is the album I thought you were talking about. You're tweaked
No,
out, nigga.
bro. That album,
You-
bro. That album.
Disgusted with your opinion.
No, that album is one of the best albums I've ever heard in my life. I still have the fucking CD to this day.
See, nostalgia.
Yeah.
That is
Nah,
nostalgia.
bro. No,
Because
no,
look,
no.
I'm about to say something that y'all when I was fucking like 10 years old, Bow Wow came out with the Wanted album. Do y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
Fresh as I'm is and all that bullshit. I bought that one and I was like, bro, this the coldest hip hop album of the time, whatever, boom, boom. And I'll listen to it. I'm like, yeah, I fuck with it, but I don't acknowledge it as like a top 5.
It's
Bro,
you know what
that's
I'm
your
saying?
guilty pleasure,
Hey,
bro.
yeah, it's like a guilty
Your guilty
pleasure.
pleasure that Bow
Hey,
Wow.
hey, have
Shout out
straight
Shad
CD.
Moss, bro.
I'm dead.
Shout out Shad Moss.
Bro, because I have CDs like damn near all the popular CDs from the 2010s, bro. From ASAP Rocky to Dreams and Nightmares to damn near everything, bro. And when I tell you, bro, like I remember, and I still remember to this day, popping that damn Trouble Man Heavy is the Head, bro, into my PlayStation 3, downloading
Damn.
that motherfucker because I seen it on 106 in Park, and I was like. And I never was a T.I. fan like that, bro. But I remember popping that motherfucker in, listening to that bitch throughout the night, and I was like, this motherfucker that can't miss.
I think nostalgia, bro.
Like, bro,
what you
Right
say?
place
Bro,
at the right
'cause I
time
could
too,
do
bro.
5 albums better than that shit right now.
Bro, I used to like I don't know.
2010s. So, is it better than my beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
No.
No.
Is
it's
it better
not.
than Good Kid, Mad City?
No.
Is it better than Take Care?
No.
No.
But like
So it's already at 4.
you see what?
Facts.
But like, bro,
Facts.
like all of those albums in like that time period, like you could be excited and be
Yeah.
hype about an album coming out and know that it was gonna be good. Nowadays, motherfuckers announce an album and like motherfuckers might not even check that shit out because there's a high probability that it's just trash and like not even actually like work together like an album. It's like, oh look,
Yeah.
we got 40 demos that didn't make it. Let's just pick 18 of them and drop it out and make it seem like it's new music and they're all mixed different and they all
Yeah,
sound like
yeah.
shit.
Niggas don't make albums normal, bro. Fuck, stumbling over my words. No more, bruh. Like they just go in the studio, record a fuck ton of songs. After a year, they're like,
it
"All right,
And make a
Yeah.
playlist.
Yeah, it's just literally
Yo.
a playlist, bro. And it's just like, even like a album like Take Care, like we just talked about. There's not a really deep concept, but like
It's
It has
cohesively.
a feel.
yeah,
It's cohesively
And niggas,
fucking
like,
track
that's
listed.
just good
Yeah.
executive production. You know what I'm saying? And I
Like
don't
it
know.
flow together and shit like
Yeah,
that. But
exactly.
that's how I also feel about Trouble Man Heavy is the Head, bro, because he was telling a story throughout that whole album. You know, because that was when he first came home again. And he turned into Tip. Like he's topped that T.I. shit. He turned into Tip. Like I'm going to like it was trap before today's trap. You know what I'm saying? He even had the song Trap Back Jumping on there, bro. But like I was like, bro, this like like I said, bro, I was not a T.I. fan like that, bro. But I was just so into music and like watching 106 in Park and shit like that. So seeing who coming on there, what albums is dropping. I got I think with that Wiz Khalifa album, they got Work Hard, Play Hard on it. Bro, that album was good.
Which one? Is
Oh,
that-
NIFC?
that is, like sitting on a
ONIFC.
chair.
I
Sitting on a
dude,
chair,
yeah.
bro, and
No.
you got- bro,
Hey,
that
but I
album
think-
I
is
love
fire.
that album, and like the fact that you brought that up is like crazy because like I used to skate to that album like
That-
nonstop.
That crazy.
Hey,
That
I fuck with
fucking
Cabin
album
Fever a
is
lot more than that,
amazing,
though.
bro.
It was good.
And I was
but,
never a
like,
Wiz fan like
ONIFC
that.
was
Still not a
different.
Wiz
Like
fan like
the
that.
vocal chains that he used and like a lot of the ad libs,
That
like
shit
he
was
got
hard.
in a different bag. Like
Yeah,
I can
bro.
hear like on the melodies. Oh, I wish I could pull the name of the song off the top of my head, but there's this one melody. It's just like a screeching sound, and like all of his ad libs and like his vocal chain had like vocal delays on it and stuff like that. That was kind of different for
Something
him.
about Remember Me or whatever. With the
Remember
Weeknd.
Me with the Weeknd was fire, but
It's a
he got
solo
some.
song.
it's
I'll
It's
find
nothing.
it after we finish.
Nah,
It's Nothing was hard.
It's nothing
With
was,
2 Chainz?
Oh, that bitch was
With 2
nice,
Chainz?
bro.
That shit was
That bitch
crazy.
was nice, dog.
And that shit started with that producer tag on
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah. Listen to this
listen-
track,
yeah.
bitch.
That shit was
That's
funny,
a
bro.
goated producer
Yeah.
type niggas forgot
Yeah,
Yeah,
about.
nah, for real.
Who is that? Was that Drummer Boy or somebody? Somebody like that.
Somebody like that.
Because it's
yeah.
on No Hands too.
Yeah, listen to this track, bitch. Yeah,
Shout out Wiz, man.
Wiz is
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
I don't keep up with him though.
No,
I haven't
no,
listened to him
he-
since like
he
Cabin Fever
stayed
2 or something.
dated, like he kind of stayed in his era, which is like
He got
nigga
a
found what works for him, and he just
Bro, you
He
know,
did a
it's-
round
and people
table.
still
He did a
fuck with
round
it, though.
table
Yeah,
recently with
absolutely.
Rick Ross and DJ Khaled and somebody else. They were like all sitting at a little table, like promoting like some alcohol or whatever, and they were just smoking, talking about shit, and like interviewing Wiz. Wiz was talking a lot about how he came up through like internet culture and like talked about his come up and all that shit at some like round table. It's like some 2-hour interview on YouTube. It's
Bro,
actually
like-
super fire.
I listened because when Wiz just dropped the album not too long ago, and I don't even know where the fuck I heard this song, but he got a song on there called "Badass Bitches," and I was like, I think it was because as a DJ I go through like Spotify and Apple Music, and I just try to find new music and try to whatever. But I like West Coast music anyway because that is Kansas City, bro. We
really?
love the Bay, bro. We love the
Really?
Bay.
Interesting.
We
That's
love
cool.
the Bay, bro.
I didn't know that.
So
I learned that today.
So,
yo.
real quick, kind of backstory, man. Mac Dre got killed in Kansas
You
City,
told
bro.
me- okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
we big with Mac Dre was like how Drake said that Houston is his second home. That Mac Dre was like KC my second home, but he always in Kansas City, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we love the Bay Area type music, E40, bro. We love that, bro. We love that type of music, bro.
Nah,
and
E40
and even
E40
the
is
West
funny as
Coast,
hell.
E40's goaded, bro.
bro, for real. So I just like West Coast music anyway, and for him to come out with the Badass Bitches song was produced by DJ Mustard, and I was like,
love
bro,
DJ Mustard.
Mustard is hard.
That's my favorite.
Bro.
If I could get in with anybody tomorrow, bro.
Really?
My favorite.
Mustard
dude.
is
I
that
love,
guy,
bro.
bro.
I love Ty Dolla $ign too. Like I love Ty
yeah.
Dolla $ign, and like
Respect.
that whole sound of like Mustard's got like this thing about like his hi hats and like the way that he like creates bounce in his beats that is
Yeah.
just like.
It's that LA. It's,
It's-
that West Coast.
If I want to
bro.
drag on it and I want to extend on it, I can. If I don't, like, and I want to chop it up and like play between those bounces, like you can. Like he just makes
He
a
hates hi hats. I've heard.
bro, I think him.
Like he leaves so much space because he
I-
fucking hates hi
Yeah,
hats.
he just makes vibes, bro. Like the best like for me, like when I hear it, like if I load that into the DAW, that song's getting done in an hour. Like it's effortless. it's perfect. It's easy. You send me some other shit, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to figure this one out. But like you give me Mustard and me
Mustard,
would go
yeah.
crazy.
Him and Roddy Ricch is go there, bro. When they
Yes,
together,
that is
bro.
a great
bro,
combination.
that combination is crazy.
It's a great duo.
Crazy. Have y'all listened to the latest Roddy Ricch album?
Yes, that shit is
I
hard.
feel like
Fire.
Roddy got a new
That shit is
engineer or
hard.
something,
Fire.
bro.
The
His
Streets
vocal
3
chain
or
sounds
whatever?
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like
That
it.
shit is hard.
What?
His vocals sound good,
It
bro.
wasn't like my thing. Again, going back to my definition of a good song, it's like that shit it was just on, and it was mixed well, produced well, vocals were, but it didn't.
It didn't hit.
Yeah, it was just flat to me, And when I say emotionally, I don't just mean like it has to be deep or introspective. I literally mean like
His personality showing.
like turning up is an emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, oh yeah, that shit cool. And I feel like it's just me. I feel like that nigga was just kind of trying to be Future too much on that shit.
I love.
I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, bro. A lot of that shit, I don't remember track names obviously, but a lot of it just sounded like Diet
He actually
Future.
had a Future on a song called King Size. I think it was
Really?
King Size.
Yeah, bro.
I like that song too.
I'm a Future.
Sleep on the
head,
King
bro, so.
Size.
You know they say Future is bigger than Jay-Z in the streets.
He probably.
I agree.
is.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Especially now.
I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like
Who the
he probably
fuck
gets more
was it?
replay value in the street.
Yeah,
That's-
it was 21 Savage.
I
He
saw that in
said
an interview.
he swore Future was bigger than Drake because that's all niggas play in Atlanta. Until he
That
like
makes
got
sense.
And,
outside
like,
of his bubble
that
and
makes sense.
realized.
I feel
yeah.
like a lot of his music is really timeless too. Like
Futures?
yeah, like I
Okay.
feel like he kind of got into like his sound and like locked in with the right team of people and like kept his sound consistent and like it doesn't matter if you bump something that is a little bit older, like that quality kind of stays. Like obviously,
bro,
like March
I can
Madness is
attest
still
to that.
gonna go crazy on
Bro,
any sound system.
I can attest to
and
that.
if it never dropped and I dropped it
As a
today,
DJ.
it's
As a
going
DJ.
federal. Like
Yeah.
it is going federal.
Bro, I literally almost every time I'm in Goals, bro, I play Magic, and that shit goes stupid every time. Every time.
He just
Voila, Magic. Bro, every time. It goes done, bro. No, like I really can attest to that as being a DJ, bro. That his shit, stick talk, like you can play anything, bro, and it's just like it's just gonna go.
yeah.
So
And he's been working with a lot of like up and coming artists, and I fuck with that a lot. Is like I watch a lot of music videos. Like that's just what I do. I get on call with my homies, we throw them on, watch what's like popping or trending. But like Future been working with artists that I've never seen their name before, and
He has.
it's a Future track. So it's like he's putting them on. It's not some like Future's on this. It's like
he found some artist that like he was like, all right, I'm gonna get with it. Like if he's like 40, bro, like he is still running shit as like a grown man, and like that gives me a lot of like, you know, hope and like good feelings that like there is no expiration date on this stuff other than like what you give yourself. Like you quit when you quit, so it's like you find your way to adapt. And if he got to work with some young people and like learn from them too, and like have that and like showcase that, that's gonna get you further.
And it's only one artist that he's worked with. So like, technically, I guess up and coming that I just did not fuck with, and that's his fault, not Future's fault, but the artist's fault, and that's Joyner Lucas, bro.
I did not like
I did not
that
like
one.
that song, bro. That song was
new?
not good. Yeah,
You haven't
bro.
seen it?
I haven't heard it.
So
Nah,
it
it
seemed
wasn't
like you like Joyner Lucas gave Chat GPT like the prompt of like make me
Make a
like
future
a
track.
swag rap song.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
And that's not-
and it's
that's not
crazy.
Joyner. That's not
It's
Joyner,
crazy
bro.
because Joyner is like normally like this like, you know, like very like conscious, like I'm woke. I know like he's very like intellectual, but like you think an intellectual person when they talked about like flexing their shit would be like Jay-Z does. Like Jay-Z can make like anything sound like even more intriguing than it is by the way he talks about it because he's intellectual. But like this person is an intellectual and they're like literally doing something that like I probably made when I was recording in 8th grade.
Yeah,
I'm not even playing.
No,
fam.
for real, like because I
And he
fuck
looks
with
goofy
Joyner,
in the
bro.
Monclizzy too.
Bro,
like he
I-
just looks out of place, bro.
No,
I'm
and I
sorry.
fuck with
I haven't
Joyner
even- I
so
ain't even heard that. I
heavy,
ain't
bro.
even heard that
I
shit.
fuck with Joyner so heavy, and for him to put that shit out, I was so disappointed, bro. I was
Shit
so
like
disappointed.
That's why you need gatekeepers.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Facts.
But that too.
Facts.
I feel like when shit like that happens, I don't think niggas that, and let me, obviously I don't know this nigga, but I feel like a lot of niggas like that who are
You ever heard
more,
Joyner?
Yeah.
Okay.
More known to be like the lyrical, more introspective, deep, conceptual type niggas. I feel like a lot of them have a superiority complex when it comes to like trap music and shit like that, or just like more mainstream type music. So when they try to do that, they don't actually respect that art form, and they kind of just look at it as like a formula.
Dumbing it down.
Yeah, so like, oh, well, if I just do this, this, and this, is obviously gonna
It's
go,
trap.
but they don't actually understand that. It's some different shit. You really, like, when I was trying to learn how to make trap beats, because I can make all the alternative weird shit, and I was like, that shit easy, because I was doing shit that was on paper more complex than it. I tried to make that shit. This shit came out ass, and I was like, oh, wait, this is some shit I really gotta like.
It's
this
simple,
is a new
but it's
thing.
so
You gotta
complex,
study it.
bro.
Exactly. And I feel like that's how shit, like, if you don't approach what you're doing with respect, it's not gonna come out right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't belittle anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
facts.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, the shit that Joyner had been putting out lately, bro, I just wasn't really fucking with. Like, the song with Lil Baby was all right. It was okay, bro. It was
I didn't
Roman and
peep.
OJ
Yeah,
or some
it was
shit.
not
Yeah.
good. It doesn't even sound like Lil Baby when
Bro,
you be on that shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell that the label is like, we trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get you a Lil Baby feature. We'll get you a Future feature. We'll get you Ty Dolla $ign. And I fucked with that song Late to the Party. I fucked with it. But it's like, this is not why I became a fan of Joyner, bro.
They trying to revive. Bro.
Yeah, bro. And it's like this is not why I became a fan of you, bro. So it's like, stick to what you was good at. I understand.
His
like,
first
it's
videos were crazy.
bro, they were so amazing, bro.
They were
because
movies.
Yeah, literally.
Before music videos were movies, he
Literally,
was
bro.
doing that shit.
Literally, bro. And it's like, stick to what was getting you put on in the first place. You just like, bro, you might feel stagnant or whatever. You just gotta find your fan base, bro. But the people that listen to Lil Baby and Future
They didn't
is
wanna hear
not,
that. They didn't
they
wanna hear
not
that.
finna try to listen to Joyner, bro.
They didn't want to hear that, bro.
They're not finna listen to Joyner, bro.
And then
that's not your fan base.
They got their hopes up because they saw Lil Baby and they were like, "Oh yeah, here we go, new
Yeah.
Lil Baby. I'm lit. I'm ready."
Yeah.
And what sucked about it is they had to listen to that shit for a minute and a half before Baby came in. And,
Yeah.
and like, no shade on Baby because I know it's probably not his fault, but I feel like when he does like features and shit like that, I feel like the mixes be sounding kind of different. Like it's not the same production that you get when you do like solo shit. Not even just Baby. A lot of those bigger artists, like Travis Scott, even had a like fucked up like verse on Trippy's Mansion music, like when he dropped that shit and like they let it go. He said it was like about like some leaks and like shit like that, but it's like music gets dropped all the time where it's like passed between so many engineers that like the quality's not the same, that it almost sounds like so forced. Like you could tell when the feature come in like so obviously so different. It's like this is not an organic collaboration.
It's like when you take a screenshot, you post it, and then somebody else take that screenshot, post like the quality goes down every time.
Yeah, or like I watched a Skilly Bang video and he got like 15 seconds on a song. Like they ran out of money, they couldn't pay him any more than like the 15 seconds, and like that was it. And that was the feature I was the most excited to hear. So it's like,
Damn.
I only got
Just trying
15
to get in
seconds.
your release radar, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
For real.
I think that shit goes down to like not knowing your niche though. Like
Yeah.
Joyner, he probably wanted to be the biggest
He's
nigga
like,
ever.
bro, he's like,
didn't realize
I-
his skill set suited him to not be the biggest nigga ever.
And I get it from his perspective because it's an artist perspective, bro. Like, I know Joyner is getting views and shit like that. Like, we all know that. But I feel like he's like, bro, I'm not mainstream. I'm not getting the attention that I really want. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that ain't the route to go about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I'm going to be honest, bro. Tech Nine, that's from Kansas City, bro. That's why I respect the fuck out of him. Even though, like, we as a younger generation don't listen to him, even though I'm from there, I can respect it because this man started way, back when, bro. And he's the #1 independent artist in the fucking world. Own label and everything. Like, he never strayed away. Like, he done got some people on his shit before, like some actual rappers. But see, here's the difference. Joyner went to try to go do they shit. Tech Nine told them to come do my shit. You know what I'm saying?
He kept his sound within his niche.
Exactly. Joyner is trying to go do they shit and hoping to get on. Tech Nine's like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna still do my shit. You just come do my shit, bro. Like I don't know if you ever heard that song with Kendrick, bro. That Tech Nine got.
Yeah,
bro. Like it was, and that came out right after Good Kid, Mad City, bro. Yeah. That shit was fire. But it was like a little bit of a different Kendrick. But Kendrick came to his lane instead of Tech Nine going to his.
I can see that happen. I haven't heard the song, but I can see that happening.
Bro, it was
like
fire,
Kendrick's very
bro.
versatile when it comes to hip hop.
I remember that shit.
Yeah,
I had my
because
Tech
a
Nine
singer
phase.
on it and everything.
No,
bro.
he was crazy. He had some features also that was so crazy. Like it's also one of those things too that like if he would have got Baby to do some Joyner shit, it probably would have gone viral just for the fact that Baby never does that. So like it's like why wouldn't you do that in the first place?
Exactly, bro. Like don't try to chase that shit. It's almost like how you was talking earlier about when you an artist. Well, when you an artist, or I think you were saying it. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? You can't be somebody else. Because they already that person. I can't go fucking try to be Gunna. Gunna's already out. I can't try to go be Baby. Baby already out. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that situation, bro, Joyner just got to stay to his shit. Stay true to what the fuck he was doing. Because it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying?
People aren't going to complain because your fan base is coming to you for one thing.
Exactly.
But when you start, like, that's what we were kind of talking about off camera is, like, the expectations thing. It's like, first impressions are hard to change, and then like once people have expectations, like they want that from you, and then you start giving them different shit. That's like asking to fall off, like because ultimately, like you might want to make different shit, but like you said, what you started from the beginning and said, I want to go in this lane, and when you got to the end of it, you realized it wasn't what you want to do. That's the decision you made. Like that's your own fault. So like you got to live with that. Like you should have maybe taken some time back,
right?
Because there's certain points in your career where you can shift. I was making a certain type of music, and then I kind of realized like, wait, I'm actually trying to change my sound up and
that's
maybe
developing,
move here.
Bro. Like you're gonna develop as an artist, bro.
But you can't
when
just
you switch. Like
you
just
can't flip.
Yeah, you can't
change
do that,
your
bro.
whole image, change your whole everything overnight. People are confused because like they're a consumer of your product. Your music is your product. It's a business, and like you're not treating it like one.
Exactly. Brands are not easy
at all.
Changing your name and deleting your music is not. You're not gonna pick up where you left off.
No,
you're not
at all, bro. Do y'all think I forgot the question already.
I'm dead.
What do y'all think Houston needs to help artists, like better help artists to get on? Y'all think
Love.
Yeah, so
be someone head ass.
No, but like on some real shit,
like
though,
actual love for the game.
Yeah, like you gotta
love for, okay, I see what you're
yeah, like you have to really respect like what this is and like what we're doing and like down to like setting things up and like purchasing your gear. Like when you talked about buying the video and making an investment, is like don't treat this like a hobby if you're trying to make a career off of it. Treat it like any business. Like when you start a business, like you're not going to be profitable day 2. You're not going to be profitable month 3 maybe, but like in the long run you will be. But if you don't treat this shit like a business, like it's just not, take yourself seriously. You get what you put in ultimately.
I think, bro, and I don't want nobody to like copy me or whatever, but I think Houston, because this is such a big ass city and I'm not from here, bro, I think Houston needs more media outlets for local artists, bro.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
As by the time this comes out, y'all, I would have already been announced this shit. But what I'm gonna do to help out local artists is, of course, continue Chef Radio, but I'm gonna start going like live on TikTok, live on YouTube, and I'll play local artist music on some underground heat shit, because back home, this is the dopest part about how we would support local artists, bro. On Friday and Saturday nights on the radio station, it's called Hot 103 Jams. We will have a 1 hour segment from midnight to 1 in the morning called Underground Heat, where it's only just local artists. It's no commercials, nothing. Just 1 hour flat of just local artists rapping. And the cool part about it is, like, you be like, bro, I'm on the fucking radio. Yeah, you on the radio at 12:30 in the morning, but that's okay though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still on the motherfucking radio. Like, everybody can, like, I can go to Apple Music and flip to that shit in Houston, being in Houston at 12 in the morning on a Friday night and listen to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the dopest part. I feel like Houston needs a more of that. We need more type chef radios to be able to put other artists on.
That's called love. Because you're
true.
putting people on out of the love of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, the craft, the music.
You see
That's
what
true.
people are doing, and like you recognize that like that deserves attention, and you have the ability to do that. And like that's about recognizing what you can do for other people. And like that's kind of why I felt like the way I felt about gatekeeping is because it's just like I've only ever gotten to where I've gotten by like the team of people around me, like my guys in Hellscape. Like I love all y'all. Like that's only like the only way I've been able to move is like because of my core and like the people who helped me out. So it's like it's one of them things where it's like I don't know, I feel a way about it because it's like showing that love and letting people have a chance. Like you never know.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I've always preached that shit about showing love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I always try to do that shit. But yeah, like I was saying, bro, like I'm gonna end up going live to where like I'm gonna just be like, hey, get your song, email it to this email that I pin on live, and I'll just play your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna try to put other artists on. That's just another way, another stepping stone. And then of course after a while, then I'll start charging like maybe like $5, $10 or something.
And that'll run up quick,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's the cool part. But I feel like you were saying, I get it. It's love, but we do need more because, bro, just coming to this city and just knowing that there's not a lot of like big local artists. Like you get your OTB fast lanes. Like, okay, Travis Scott, I don't count him. He's too big. I don't count Megan Thee Stallion, too big. Erica Banks, I don't count her, too big. Like, we need a lot of what I call D-Walks, which is a guy who's from my city. You can play his song in the club and everybody in there know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd
like,
be so cool.
Like,
that doesn't exist here, bro.
And that's why I don't understand why, because this city's so fucking big that you could have, because we only,
problem, though.
you know what I'm saying? We got only 3 of them motherfuckers at home, to where it's like, I feel like it should be like 13 of them motherfuckers here. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's what also fucks us up a lot here, is because there's so many different types of niggas making music here, and there's no one central place to like put it all. So niggas just end up in their own little subsects, and it never comes together at like one, like a radio, like one point where like everything converges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For
I get what
everybody
you're
to
saying.
hear it at once. So I feel like, to answer your question, it has to be something in person. I don't think anything online can like in Atlanta, from what I understand, the studios and the fact that everybody has to meet each other, run into each other, talk to each other, and actually build relationships in person is why, because Atlanta's not nearly as big as Houston is, when you include like all the outskirts and shit too. So these niggas are like bumping into each other all the time, actually building in-person relationships. That's gonna go way more than just following a nigga on IG and just be like, I fuck with your
I agree
shit,
with
bro.
that.
You can
I
drive
feel
for
like-
2 hours and still be in Houston, bro.
That's true.
Yeah,
I feel like
crazy.
this though. Let's say we take 10 chef radios, bro, and they all doing the same damn thing. You know, as far as trying to promote artists. If all 10 chef radios came together and did that shit together, that shit would help out the artists a lot more.
A lot of
You know
people
what I'm
don't
saying?
want to do that though, bro. They don't. They don't want to. They don't want to like link up and like whatever, because it's like I get it though, and I understand it. It's like a lot of shit is a double-edged sword. It's like I've worked really hard to get my platform to this point, and like now I can't just do things like this. So it's like you do have to know when to pick and choose as to like, is that a good decision to make? Because some people are like you said, they're way too Hollywood. They're like, oh no, I don't need 10 other people pulling up. I can do this shit by myself.
Hey man,
Facts.
somebody gotta be Tank. Somebody gotta be Ryan Garcia. They did the shit for the people. Somebody gonna lose. Fuck it. Hey,
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
betterment in the sport.
For sure. Y'all got anything else y'all want to hit on? Any points y'all want to hit on?
Damn.
No.
Nah.
I feel like people in Houston just need to be more collaborative.
Yeah,
Basically.
work together.
Yeah, a lot more collaborative. Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like
Stop
Correct me if
being
I'm
so
wrong.
fucking like divas, bro. People feel like
Why do
they're.
you feel like people like that here?
I don't
at
know,
least?
Yeah.
bro. People say crabs in the bucket mentality because we're in the South, but what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
No, it's your own
Atlanta-
choice every day.
Atlanta-
You wake
At-
up every day and make that choice.
Atlanta's the fucking South, and people
Bro,
over there
I feel like I
striving
hear that about
together.
every city
Because-
though, except Atlanta.
But I respect it with Atlanta though, because like
Nah,
I know
LA,
people in Atlanta fuck with each other like that, and everybody works as a team, bro. Like there's this photographer in Atlanta who basically helped put on like Metro Boomin and the Migos and shit because he was offering free photo shoots for them.
Paying Gunner or no?
Not
Gunner.
Gunner, Cam Kirk.
Oh, okay.
Cam Kirk, and he basically said, "Let me shoot you for free," and paid for his own billboards to help put on these rappers that he fucked with.
He
People
just
in Houston
believed
aren't
in
gonna do
something.
that, bro.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that want to do that, bro. Or like I call it placing a bet on somebody. It's like, bro, like if I really
Investing
believe
money,
on you,
yeah.
like even if like we're cool, it's like it's one of those things where it's like I'm gonna still pay you because it's like I know that I'm getting your service and I know that I'm getting this out of you. But even if we don't pay each other, if we're cool with like not paying each other and working, I know that you're doing something for me that I can't do for myself, and vice versa. And like we know that.
Yeah.
Like I talked about it with you. Rather than us, I pay you 50 to do your thing, and then another week goes by and you pay me 50 for mine. We could have just been like, look, I'm gonna do you a favor, and then I'm gonna do you a favor. And it's just like a lot of people really don't want to do that. They want to trade $50, bro.
Trade
Nah,
$50.
I'm not
Crazy.
even playing.
No, that's funny. In fact,
That's true. Bro, and that's my thing. Like, Houston is such a big ass city, bro, that if we actually literally did that shit, as far as like tried to help each other get on, bro,
Too much
This
motion.
could be the new Atlanta,
easily.
like easily, bro,
Easily.
like
We have
dead
the strip
ass.
club infrastructure too. Like, I know I'm being
No,
serious.
for real,
though, like,
for real. This could be the new Atlanta, bro. Like that's why I was so shocked when I found out that a lot of local artists aren't supported like they're like I feel like they're supposed to be, bro. Because I'm like, how the fuck do you have? I know for a fact there's a lot of fucking talent back home in a city that has millions less people. And we out here, like, don't get me wrong, bro, because this was my gripe about KC too, bro. Like it feels like a crab in the bucket mentality, you know, type shit. But at the end of the day, once we do kind of find somebody we want to fuck with, we'll fuck with them. D-Walk, Sleazy World Go, Dadu World, like all of these Kai Colors, all of these other motherfuckers. I can name hella people that's like underground KC artists that we fuck with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
another point, I feel like a lot of niggas that once they do pop off from here, they move.
Yes, I was gonna say that too.
Niggas
That
in
happened
Atlanta,
with
they
Travis.
stay in Atlanta.
That happened with Travis Scott.
Any
He
nigga
blew
that
up in LA and came back to Houston to put on for Houston. But
because
why he couldn't do that here in Houston?
Probably because it's so fucking hard to stay here and
In
do
Houston,
that
yeah,
shit.
that makes sense.
The music
too,
and
but,
like that's what we talked about a bit. Is like I make a very different kind of music than like what is normally like accepted and like popular here. And like I said, it like I'm very much like an internet artist. Like I'm birthed from the internet. Everything is like that's what I'm trying to do. But like that's what I'm pushing. Like I'm not trying to push anything different.
Yeah.
So it's like, but a lot of people here, there's like pre-existing culture from like legends or other people that already existed and like kind of made that footprint. And it's like the new shit kind of doesn't really have like an area to like thrive and grow because like it kind of gets killed at a certain level. It's like in Houston, if you can sell out House of Blues and you got that traction, you got that motion, you already up, no problem, we got you, whatever. But like it's never gonna be like I can walk up to House of Blues and be like, hey, you know, I got like 5K on IG and like I want to throw a little show. Like they're gonna tax the fuck out of me and still make me sell tickets. Whereas like certain venues, like my boy, he live in Richmond, like it'll be a small venue, but they know that that artist is in the area and has some motion. Be like, hey, come out, like we'll get a couple other artists, and like they just throw the show, and they're happy to have them there. Yeah, and like I don't know, there's no venue here that wants to like just make history for themselves and like maybe lose out on a little bit of money in the beginning.
This economy?
You still gonna, bro, but like that's the thing. You gonna lose money to make money
no matter,
every day. If
Every
you scared to
single
lose money, money does
No,
not
make
make money,
no
bro.
money,
Yeah,
boy.
Like put up or shut up kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like with this platform, I'm gonna say this shit to the camera, bro. I'm not gonna turn this shit into no like academics or say cheese and shit like that. Like I hate that shit,
I don't
bro.
fuck with academics.
Say cheese, bro. Say cheese is a platform strictly now that makes money off of fucking artists. Like literally, bro. You can get on that motherfucker and
Pay for promo.
Pay for promo. That's what it is, bro. I don't want motherfuckers to get on here and pay for promo. Now, if I start charging or whatever, cool. But I don't
Want to be
I
known
don't
solely
wanna
for
be
that?
known for that, bro. Like I want Chef Radio to be an outlet to be like, damn, this shit fucking I already had the rocket strapped to me. All he did was light the fuse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I want this fucking platform to be, bro. For all the artists out here, because I don't understand how, again, this city could have all of these motherfuckers, all of this talent in it, and it's not the fucking new Atlanta yet. You know what I'm saying? Like back home, bro. Again, you can. It's so much talent and so many people back there that's making this good shit. But because it's Kansas City that does not get looked into, because it's always fucking looked over, it's never gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Houston is a place, bro. You can hear the name Houston, the city name Houston anywhere on TV, radio, whatever, bro. Like that's a known. Like Houston is one of the top 5 cities in America, bro. Like you're not finna all the shit that I want to do here, bro. It's hard. It would be hard for me to do back home because it's not as much exposure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that brand though, like that ass, I really want to make this motherfucker, like I said, the light the fuse to your fucking rocket. Like I don't want I want to be tapped in with labels and shit like that. So if I got the capabilities to be like, oh bro, I really fuck with your interview, I fuck with your music, man. Here's this number to so and so.
A&R.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's A&R, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be that motherfucker. I want to change people's lives. I want this platform to be like, bro, this nigga really just changed my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
They're gonna
want
do something for you in the
because-
future too.
and
bro.
that's cool. Like, and even if you don't, I'm cool with that. But the reason why I hate academics and say cheese and shit like that, they doing this shit now for the checks, bro. I never want to do this shit for the checks. I want to do this like if once the money gonna come regardless.
Love.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I
Word of
want
the day.
to, bro, for
That
real.
shit on the screen.
For real, bro. I do this out of the fucking love, bro, because I love doing this shit. I love seeing other motherfuckers prosper, especially if I fuck with you or fuck with your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't never do this shit just for the bread and the bread only, bro, because, again, the bread gonna come, the bread gonna go.
If that's
You know
your
what
only
I'm saying?
motive, you'll burn out quicker too. Because when you're not seeing
Exactly.
it come in, you just beating yourself up every day. You looking at your numbers every day, bro. Like, not checking analytics and really just doing the shit because you want to do it. Like, your stuff just sounds better. Your stuff just sounds more real. Or even if you're not making music, like whatever you're doing, it's just got more life in it.
Facts.
Who y'all favorite Houston artists right now?
Myself.
I was
Okay,
waiting on
okay,
I was waiting on
sorry,
them to say that.
sorry.
I was waiting on what you was gonna say.
Damn, I don't even know, bro, to be honest with you.
Like,
I don't
not
see.
not big,
Damn,
right?
So how can we say this and not even know niggas?
I
Maybe we
know-
gotta.
I know,
well,
I know,
got-
I have
I
a
know
favorite.
people, but I can't say like they're my favorite.
No, just
That's
from
the
like
thing.
from here right now.
I don't
Just-
even know. I don't even know, bro.
Give me one or two.
It's
I'm
hard.
gonna
Top of your head.
I'm
Nah.
gonna say-
I'll stick with a legend. I'm gonna say Bun B.
No, okay. I meant like
Local
unknown,
artists.
Current?
Like, yeah, like unknown, or just like not hasn't reached the whole country yet type shit.
OTB.
Must be fast.
Fastlane?
Yeah.
He's up there though.
Okay.
I feel like if I asked niggas outside of Texas, they probably wouldn't.
They wouldn't
They
know
wouldn't
who
know. Yeah,
OTB is.
So-
I feel like he's up from. Looking from Houston, you can say
Yeah,
he's up there.
he is, yeah.
Okay.
Looking outside of Houston, you'll say, "Who the fuck is that?"
It's hard in Houston to follow somebody like through their full bubble and blow up. Like, it's so hard to like catch somebody like on that like full slope. Like, usually you're gonna hear about somebody when they've already like made like a little bit of noise. It's kind of
Reached it,
it's
yeah.
kind of hard to like really have your name out there without having like that's the thing, I guess, is like in a smaller city you don't have to have as many people know you, but in a city like Houston that's bigger, the floor for you to even like be on that
Yeah.
entry level.
I
actually,
disagree. Because Dende just did it.
Hey, shout out Dende. Actually,
Yeah.
that might be my
I can see
favorite.
that. I can
Like,
see
I
that.
remember.
was just-
I remember knowing, well, not knowing him, but like seeing Don Tolliver before the Astro World feature even.
Damn, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
like I was literally like, oh damn, I think the song was called like Back End or some shit. It was like that was my song of the summer, and then by the end of that summer, whenever that shit came out, I was like, oh. And
Don
then-
Tolliver.
Yeah. So it's just like I feel like you just gotta search for this shit more, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like I actually do have a couple people. I don't have like an order, but I have a couple people that I know from Houston now that I fuck with. Ty, of course, Ty the Samurai.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Ty too. Yeah, shout out Ty.
Ty's hard. Jack Face, shout out to Jack Face that's been on Chef Radio, bro. I think that man's he does a lot of R&B. That shit, that man shit.
How do you spell
is,
it?
Faze.
Jack.
Faze.
Yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Face.
I
Jack
feel like
Face.
I've seen him. I've seen
Bro,
him.
his shit hard.
He be at the between the two dumpsters.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's been.
His
there.
name looks familiar though.
But,
You probably be like posted this shit or something.
Yeah, I posted
Okay,
shit
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel
Shout
like I've
out
seen
him.
it on your profile.
Shout out to Jack Face. Another Houston artist named Alex. He spells it like Alex, but it's Alex, bro.
That's kind of hard.
Bro, he is fire too. And then my boy Kawaii, bro. Like I really fuck with that nigga music. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like
I'm gonna have to check
not
you out,
even-
bro. I follow you. I follow you and everything, and I see your shit when you post
I'll
it.
send y'all some of my like current, because like that's the thing about me is like we talked about this on my episode, is like everything that I put out is usually like a year to 8 months old. So it's like I have like a catalog that I'm like trying not to fuck up. It's like I'm sitting on my best, and it's like I obviously want to drop that because it's like the right representation of me, but I still got a lot that I'm pushing out. So
Bro,
I'll leak you something.
I don't even remember the
For
song that you had sent me. I know I remember I played it on Chef Radio, bro, on a Chef special, bro.
That's Truey Talk.
Yeah, bro. That motherfucker.
What was it called?
It's called Truey Talk.
Bro.
Chef
The reality. Oh, that shit was
I be changing my voice
bro,
a
he
lot,
was
bro.
like, drop it in the Sprite.
Yeah, I be in yeah.
Yeah, nah, for real. But yeah, nah. So I really, like I said, bro. Like I want to make sure that this platform is one that I can really be one proud of, and two show love to motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
Facts.
So yeah, bro. We finna get out of here, man. Again, I want y'all to know, man. By the time this come out, y'all already gonna see the freestyle with my boy Neeko.
Yep.
Remember that not everybody can get that motherfucking spot. So keep that in motherfucking.
Everything could have been ass. You wouldn't even know.
Hey, bro, keep that in fucking mind. Not everybody can get that damn spot. Not everybody can get a spot on the table. But you can always DM me on Instagram at Chef Radio Podcast, man, and hit me up if you want to interview for sure. So I always try to put y'all motherfuckers on. But go ahead and shout out your IGs, man, and we gonna get out of here, man.
IG Visually Kez, aka Johnny Kez, aka John Q, aka John, aka Jay. Y'all tap in with me, man. Visuals, promo videos, whatever, photo shoots, any of that shit you need, man.
For sure.
Tap in with
Instagram,
me.
Kawhi.Rai. Get at me on Twitter, Rai2Kawhi.
Yep.
But everywhere is Neeko Crow, NeekoCrowe.
Yes, sir. That's a wrap for the round table number 2, man. We out this motherfucker. Peace.